course,
Let's fight with something. Them damn dogs.
In there. I know. They only do this whenever I'm about to podcast or whenever I'm playing a game.
The game that Travis beat you at?
Yeah, it beats the crap out of me on. Are we live? It says we're live.
Says. What feed are you going on? Geekverse?
Yeah. No, I should be on the SES feed. Okay. Oh, that's why. Are we live on the SS feed?
I don't know.
I need to check that. See, this is what's so irritating about YouTube. It's not YouTube, it's me. We probably are live.
I see us.
You see us? Oh, we are live. Good deal. All right. Welcome back, everybody.
Hello.
This is Mark 79 of the Super Civil Servants podcast. My name is Greg, and we have Wandavision. We have an MCU touchdown here. We haven't had any kind of Marvel news for a while, and it's fun to be able to talk about tonight. Big crew tonight. Starting off. Wandavision 85. Nathan, what's up, man? What did I do?
I was laughing at Chris just over there throwing his hands up, being like, you're just getting them up there.
Oh yeah,
touchdown.
Smell the deodorant. Mm-hmm. That's right.
I'm doing good tonight, Greg. Doing good. Ready to talk with a huge host of huge cast of hosts we got here tonight.
We like a big spread.
Yes.
Big panel. I love how I can say something like that and just look in your face because I know exactly where your mind goes. It's awesome. Mm-hmm. Sarah's with us. She's got her hands on her head. What's up? You don't like a big spread? A big panel? That'd be better.
Craft services is always good.
Maybe we're talking about football. I'm doing well, fellas. I've been a little busy this week. I have a whole lot of, like I told you guys, I got like a little promotion at work. So I have a lot more on my plate now. So I'm going to be back and forth from basically Birmingham and Kingsport, Tennessee. So I'm going to be kind of around those. Yeah. So yeah. Yay. So I'm excited. It's in my wheelhouse. So that's the good thing about it. But other than that, I'm looking forward to talking what I can with you guys because I have been kind of slack this week, so I apologize.
All right, we'll just dock your pay.
But I did watch WandaVision, so yeah.
There you go. That's the most important part, and you can do trivia. So we have trivia tonight too.
Let's hope so.
Is money involved in this show?
What's the trivia about? What's the trivia about? I
thought it was just the camaraderie.
Look, I'm not the only one who didn't know about trivia.
I told everybody that we had trivia. I promise you. I'm gonna go back and look at it. I'm gonna go back and look at it.
You had trivia that you wanted to do trivia. You gave me no hints, no nothing, what it's in reference to, no anything.
That's the best part about it. You might
want to.
That's the best part.
He likes to blindside us, so don't even.
I will reveal it's all categories we're familiar with. Okay, so we'll all be. It's all in our wheelhouse.
I'll be the judge of that.
Y'all heard him. Chris is on here tonight. What's going on, Chris?
How y'all doing? I'm not unwell. We'll just go like that.
Yeah.
You're here.
Here we can be. Yeah.
I'm not unwell.
I'm not unwell.
Yeah.
Ticks people off because they don't know how to figure it out at that point, and they say, "Well," because they want you to say something else like, "No, I'm not unwell. Figure it out for yourself."
No. Clayton's with us tonight. What's up, buddy? How you doing?
It has been a while. I think the last time I was on here was when I debuted Ranger Alliance, I think.
Our Rangers?
Yeah.
I've been on here more than you.
I know. I'm such a...
And you're the host.
I know. But I'm doing good. I've been, as of, what's today, the 15th, as of 2 weeks, I've been living the at-home husband. So
nice.
A lot of housework.
Bless.
And a lot of sleeping.
Well, who let you out of the kitchen?
I know, for real. I know. For once, my wife is cooking, and I was like, "Ooh, yay! I get to podcast."
You better get back in there and know your place. She's bringing home the bacon.
But I've been doing a lot of reading. A lot of reading.
I know. Don't be mad at me. I haven't started yet because
I haven't either.
I finished Throne though. I finished Throne.
I haven't read anything.
So I went ahead and took Nathan's advice and went ahead and just grabbed Audible.
Premium signed up.
I did too, and thank you so much, Nathan. It's great.
And so I'm just gonna be getting one book every single month. And
but you got 2 free, right?
No. It only started me with 1. It only gave me 1 credit.
Should have given you 2 credits to start. I thought
maybe that was. It's been a long time since I've done mine. Yours, the promotion could have changed. So,
but at least you got a free book. I think what it's supposed to be is if somebody invites you, then you get 1 free book, with that invitation. So like what I did is I gave my
I don't know
brother
how to do that. I
Yeah,
should have done that
well,
with you.
I think
I
Nathan, I think you
shared-
did that with me.
I shared the Light of the Jedi with my brother, and he got it for free because it was his first time
It
using
sounds
Auto.
so wholesome.
Yeah. So
You shared the Light of the Jedi with your brother. That's just so wholesome.
I know. I'm such a good brother.
Always in a different direction.
Right.
Joe's with us too. What's up, buddy?
How's it going, guys?
Oh, awesome, man. Glad to have you on. It's really cool because, I was up all last night making trivia questions just to have something to do on the show tonight because we haven't done trivia in a long time, and I didn't know how many people were going to be on tonight. We've got an awesome panel, so it's going to be a fun trivia night.
Very nice.
Good deal.
What's Travis doing?
Travis is going to be back in just a little bit, I think. So,
Don't worry, I'll be pulling a Travis in a little bit too because I got
a maple syrup emergency. Got it. That's all you had to say.
That's right. In and out, like I said, open door, no big deal. Hey, real quick before we get into the network plugs, I wanted to say happy birthday, my big sister. It's her birthday, 39 today. So happy birthday!
Happy birthday.
Long time listener, first time caller.
That's right.
Right.
So let's go ahead and get the network plugs out of the way.
Does
get the
she
paperwork
listen?
Out of the way.
Does
I
she listen,
doubt
or
it,
was
but
that
maybe
just for you?
That was just for me. But maybe if I tell her,
You're so sweet.
I hope she listens. I don't know. She may. I sent her the link. We'll see. But
My wife never listened.
yeah, my wife doesn't either.
My wife.
You already saw what I put in the chat about Marvel Alliance to my wife. So
Yeah.
At least my girlfriend will just download my podcast, and that's fine. She has a list of my stuff. It's fine.
I mean, you get the download, right?
Exactly. That's all I want.
And that's what's important. So just put it on automatic. She didn't have to worry about it. It's automatic. So well, let's get the red tape of the paperwork out of the way here and talk about the Geek Ultimate Alliance Network.
Give it to Sarah.
We're a part of. Huh?
Give it to Sarah.
Give it to
Let
Sarah.
Sarah do the
Ooh,
plugs.
Sarah,
Yeah,
can
come
you
on,
do it?
Sarah, let's do
Sarah.
the plugs.
Probably not. I don't pay attention to
Come on,
That's
come
right.
on, let's go.
That's
It's
right.
not the ones I've been on.
Put you on the spot, but
See,
let's go.
you know,
the
you
only
can
one.
actually,
This is Nathan's
you
fault.
can actually, whoa. Didn't Travis say from now on? Here's the cheat. Here's
We
the
don't
cheat.
listen to
Sarah.
him.
Here's the cheat. You just say,
wow.
go visit
Oh,
Geekverse at geekverse.com, right? Isn't that the cheat where all the shows are already laid out? And you can just say we have a show
everywhere. I mean, we got
a show for
everything.
every day of the week. Go check out our website. Boom.
I know.
Comic
And that's
books. We
the
got
cheat.
Marvel. We
That's
got
the cheat.
DC. We have
Mhm.
Rangers. We got film. Slice of film and Star Wars and.
Mhm.
Like the emotion.
Only thing we're missing is the Star Trek, but I'm doing it on this, so we got it right here.
What else though? What else about the network? What else?
Let's see. We got the Patreon. We have the $1 tier keeps the lights on, keeps the
Right.
and then also we have the the $5 for all the extra goodies and whatnot.
Yes.
So
That's right.
which I've been a part of, which is really fun. So
Yeah.
you never know what you might just don't miss it. Just go ahead, the $5, just go ahead and throw it out there. Because I'm telling you, there's some great content.
Yeah, it is. You get some
Thanks,
exclusive
Nathan.
content for the $5.
Then the only thing you missed, I think, is the ad-supported network, and we don't get to choose the ads or what plays or how many times and consistency. So just be ready for your ear holes.
That's
And they can be
That's
very
Greg's job.
interesting and very intimate.
Intimate. What kind of commercials do you guys
Really?
Jeez.
I've
Must
heard
be
some.
East
I've
Coast
heard some
stuff. I
good
don't know.
ones, but
It's
it's been a
weird.
while.
All right. Well, hey, that's it right there. There's the network. There's the plugs. Come check us out. Geek Open Alliance Network. You can find us anywhere, any of the coast on here. I'm sure you can find what we're doing. So check us out. We appreciate everybody supporting us.
Got to make the big plug for next week for DC, man.
Hey, why don't you make the big plug for
No.
It's your show, bud.
No.
do something,
It's my. It's first of all, it's a network show, and
I was gonna say it's
I'm
our
one of the hosts
show.
of it. Second of all, you're the one who made this happen, so I think that you're the best candidate for this. Especially you broke the news on DC Alliance.
Well, that's because you wanted me to,
I know. I want you
and
to
you
know.
asked. Oh, okay. You're so sweet,
I know.
so giving.
Thank you, Sweet Rabbit.
What the hell's happening?
Hold me, please.
I'm just here for the ride.
It's got weird on Super Civil Servants.
It really did.
It's after 9, so
First
you
world.
know we.
Hey, oh yes. Oh,
Not in my house.
that's what we're here for.
It's still in the 8 o'clock hour where I'm at.
What
Yeah,
you
we've
did when
got
good.
we've got Sean O'Connell joining us on DC Alliance this week for a little sit-down interview with Greg and myself to talk about his book, Release the Snyder Cut.
gonna be fun.
Yeah.
Talking
Got
about
some
how it's a
questions.
myth and a fable and all that, right?
Mhm. That's
Greg, you
Oh,
behave
wait,
yourself.
no,
don't get
that's right.
get too
Yeah.
fangirly.
I have to stay seated. Tell you that. Yeah, that's the shirt
It'll
I'm
be-
be wearing. I'll be wearing.
It'll be a lot of fun.
Mhm.
Good. You know, we got 30 minutes. We're gonna ask them, you know, some interesting stuff. Maybe get a couple of exclusives reveals. You know, you never know.
Mhm.
So we'll have
Fingers
to
crossed.
see.
rapid fire too with a chess timer, like question, bam, question.
Yeah, I don't see that happening.
Yeah, I don't.
Not with you guys.
Yeah, I think we literally could
We'll
ask them
try.
hours and hours of questions.
Oh yeah,
and,
we could basically
but-
just ask them to read the book to us.
Yeah, exactly. Am I doing?
Will
Now
you
that
read the
comes
book
out-
to us? No. Next question. That's all. That's all I had.
He's
That's all I
read
had.
One in
several
the chamber,
chapters
yeah.
on other panels. I mean,
That's possible.
I will say he's not the greatest narrator, but
Oh geez, he's not even on the show yet. We're
I'm
Shots
just
fired.
saying. I'm
Shots
just
fired.
saying.
The book's coming out soon, right? Like I know I got
Yes,
pre-order.
March.
Just clip him on his way
I
here.
couldn't
You
remember
just did a
which.
drive-by, clipped him on the way here, like dick. Just kept on going.
Nancy Kerrigan.
See, and this is why
Right?
I'm not on the show.
Nah. We have
Really?
fun around here. I have fun around here anyway.
man.
Good gracious.
All right, let's get some news going here real quick.
What?
Few topics to talk about tonight. First one I want to start out with is what is going on with this Ben Affleck and Kevin Feige, like, rubbing each other's backs and rumors
I
of
don't even
Ben
know what you're
Affleck
talking
being
about.
Daredevil and all this crap going on. Like,
have fun, Nathan. I'll be back in a bit.
First of all, well, I want to know for y'all. I want to know for y'all because I don't think
Mr.
this is in any way
Fantafflick?
how possible.
So
Would
I'm
y'all-
guessing
would y'all
some
want
stuff
to
turned
see
like to a shit show or something, or what? What happened?
Well,
I don't even know what you're talking about.
Okay, well,
Yeah, he's not
answer me this first, and then we'll talk about this. Would you want to see Ben Affleck come back as Daredevil?
No, he's Batman.
Sure.
He could be both.
He's Mr.
Sure.
Fantastic.
Mr. Fantastic.
With if you look in BVS with the little white strips in his hair, I could see it.
He is. What did I say on the group chat the other day? I said, Mr. Fantafflick. Yeah. There you go. Fantafflick. That's it.
Oh, you're so witty. You're so witty.
It works. Let's do it. And
Yep.
I mean, if he, because the rumors are, they're gonna go weird with this whole, multiverse of madness, whatever.
Mhm.
If it's like a glimpse of him, cool. But if we get him in that tight red leather again with like his age,
Have you
And-
seen him lately?
oh,
If
I
he
have.
bucks up like he was like Batman,
no,
I don't have a problem with
Yeah,
that.
but
at
that's
all.
not
Sarah-
Daredevil. I don't see Daredevil as a bruising.
Well, here's the thing. Have you seen him lately? Because the last
Yeah.
picture we saw of him, he looked pretty freaking thin and not looking great. So
Oh God, that might lend some credence to that too, because
No, I mean, not necessarily. Depression is a hell of a drug.
it is.
Sure.
I mean, have we noticed that his girlfriend is nowhere to be seen when they were taking pictures together like almost every single day?
I don't pay close enough attention for that, to be honest.
Yeah, I
with
know.
you.
I'm Mr. Gossip. I'm sorry. I'm with
But if
my
you tell me
wife.
that, I
What
believe
if?
it.
Yeah,
See-
but like, what if he's already at that stage where he's over it and he's just like, whatever. She'll be there when I get there or whatever. What if he's at that
Yeah.
stage already? So, I mean, could be that. Don't go all doom and gloom. I mean, maybe he just sucks as a boyfriend now, and that's what it is. Not that they're breaking up.
I mean,
Yeah.
I'm
I'm gonna have to send you a picture, Nathan, of what he looks
Okay.
like now. Hold on.
No, please don't.
Well, look, while he
Greg,
looks for that, Nathan, here's the quote. And this is
Yeah.
what I was talking about with Affleck and Foggy. Is Affleck on Foggy discussing him? He says, "You have to say the greatest producer, the most successful producer who ever lived. He's the only guy in the world who, if he told me I know what the audience wants, that this is what we're doing, I would believe him 100%." And from that spun off, Fantaffleck, Ben Affleck as
Mhm.
Mr. Fantastic, Ben Affleck coming back as Daredevil. There's
Suddenly,
yes,
I mean,
suddenly Marvel fans like Ben Affleck now.
you know
Yeah,
how
exactly. Right?
Sure.
So that could just be talent, recognizing talent. Like,
it
he-
very well could be, and honestly, I think
he's-
that might be what it is. To be truly
Yeah.
honest,
He's making a true statement when he says the greatest producer. I mean, he's got the track record to show, guys.
It's
We don't
not
necessarily
false.
have
Yeah.
to like it.
No
You don't
matter-
necessarily
yeah.
have to like it, but facts and they prove it's on paper. You can't argue with facts. You know what I'm saying?
No.
That's the truth.
no matter how much you hate Tom Brady,
Sure,
you can't
exactly.
argue it. So
Exactly. I agree with you.
What would I love to see him come back as Daredevil? I mean, I would love to see any legacy character come back, but end of the day, like who
He
cares?
could come back as the live
Even-
action Howard
even
the
Nick
Duck. And I'd
Cage
be like,
as
hell
Ghost
yeah.
Rider?
Yeah. Dude, I love Nick
Yes.
Cage. Nick Cage is awesome.
All right.
The second movie, not so much, but that first one was really good.
It wasn't too bad
2000 and
for what it was.
whenever it came out. Yeah.
Mhm.
We're at the point. I feel like we're at the point now where you want to make a movie, people are going to get excited regardless,
Yes.
and people are going to go see it. It doesn't really matter if you
Yes.
have, if you get Michael Chiklis to come back as Thing for just a 3-minute scene,
Simo, orange and
or
Cheeto-y.
you get
I
David
like him. Be
Hasselhoff
quiet.
coming back
do.
as Nick Fury. Like, who cares? Like, we're all going to
Did
love
you
it.
just say? Did you say the Hoff back as Fury? Because I would.
Yes,
love
I
that.
did.
Like,
Yes, I did.
Bring
To
it
be
on.
honest, with
Bring
you,
it on.
Joe, what you're saying makes total sense, and you're right. Like, even if in the beginning I'm like, oh, I don't want to see that. I'm sure if they made it, I would
You'll
probably
see it.
watch it. Like, yeah, I mean, there's not much.
Everybody's
I don't
going to watch
like
it.
They put out.
I mean,
yeah, exactly.
If we look at like all of the Flash news where everybody's all like, oh, Michael Keaton's come back, everybody's super excited. Michael Keaton's coming back. Oh, then Ben Affleck is tagged for it. Everybody's super excited for that. Like, we don't, as a society, we don't care who's coming back as long as
Get
we
Bale,
see
Clooney,
We get it.
Kilmer in there
We just
too.
want to see
Get
it.
them all.
Come,
Get
yeah.
all the Batman.
I would love to see Kilmer and
Mhm.
Clooney
Get 'em
just
all.
pop in for whatever reason.
Dig up Adam West, prop his box up next to them, whatever.
Oh,
Get them
gosh,
all in
not-
there,
no.
guys.
I mean, they got Burt Ward. That's
Yeah.
R.I.P. Mr. West. R.I.P. Too soon.
I
Too soon,
I
know.
just watched actually tomorrow when this drops to on the
Mhm.
16th on Comic Book Rundown for the Rundown reviews. We covered the Batman 66 movie, and oh boy, was that fun!
Yeah.
I'm sure
So,
it was.
go-
Oh my
go-
gosh, that's a classic.
Yeah, go check out Comic Book Rundown for that review of that movie.
Hell yeah.
A friend from the Elite 8 Showdown, Big Chuck, on, and it was a blast. It was really great.
Big Chuck. That's-
All right,
that's a hell
so
of a
this
name.
news about
He's-
Ben
he's
Affleck, I
funny.
started
He's
with
great
that
guy.
because it kind of segues into the next story here. And this is not even a story. This is just I don't know to call it a rumor. I don't know
This
how
is
reputable
Twitter
this is.
cesspool.
This is a
Mhm.
Twitter cesspool, exactly,
Mhm.
about Charlie Cox reportedly being sighted on the scene of Spider-Man or the set of Spider-Man 3.
God, I hope so. Please, come on.
It's already been reported. It's already been
too.
reported that he is finished filming. Like he
So
only
really?
had like one scene.
And the person that the rumor is coming off
Oh, here you go.
is going to be on the
Walk
Vaca stream
right in
tonight.
Who's that?
Brandon Davis.
Oh,
Davis.
so
Brandon
so
Davis.
so
He-
Davis was the one that he's the
Well,
source.
that's what it came up on articles. I don't know. I think he
Okay.
might have stretched what he said a little bit, maybe. But he'll be on the Vaca stream
Hey Nathan, I
tonight.
finally found those pictures, so I'm sitting
See,
in here.
it's coming through. I can kind of see it. I'll have to get it in a second.
Is that on Vodka Stream tonight, Travis?
Yeah, it just announced it.
Who?
I just Brandon BD.
Oh, BD. Okay.
Yeah.
His first podcast was good this week.
I haven't listened to it yet. I haven't downloaded it.
Phase Zero.
Hi everybody, how you doing?
Hey,
Sorry,
what's up? T-Bone.
I was
Go on,
just
buddy.
excited by that. I figured anybody
Oh,
listening
right,
or
yeah.
anybody would want to know that. I'm
Yeah.
excited.
Well, just give me some thoughts then. What do y'all think? Obviously, everybody wants Charlie Cox to be the Daredevil if you're going to bring Daredevil in MCU, right? Like, hands
In the
down. I know,
MCU,
Joe, we
yes.
were just saying it doesn't matter, just give me the character. But
For the legacy, yes.
if
but
you can get Charlie
for-
Cox, yeah.
for somebody to continue on as the character,
Mhm.
Charlie Cox was amazing in the
Yeah.
Netflix series. All of them. I know a lot of people didn't like Iron Fist, but all of them were good in the characters that they portrayed.
Yeah.
In all honesty, and I actually liked Iron Fist. I'm glad I watched it before I watched the Defenders because I had no idea what the hell was going on with.
I only
What Iron Fist? It got a
no,
little.
I only saw Defenders. I didn't watch season 1 of Iron Fist or season 2, and I was just like, yeah, he's the
That
dude
was
that
wrong
has
with
the
you.
hand that's glows and he punches hard. Cool.
It was enjoyable.
That's all you need to do,
I-
right?
It was a nice little binge watch. I mean, I'll put it that way.
It was Arrow in the Marvel universe. That's what
The
it was.
cut, no.
Ooh,
no
Yeah.
way.
Now-
Ooh, oh
Shots
no.
fired.
Oh, Travis.
What?
The,
Just
the,
the-
the, the
no,
reason
no,
the reason
I wish
why
I had that
the
bat
reason,
signal gif.
I follow you, Clay.
the
I
reason
follow
why
you.
I say
Bones,
that. Well, hold on,
Dragon
hold on.
Bones.
Hold on.
The
Hold on.
Okay.
reason why is because it completely, and it's more so because of the writers, but it was because of the intro of the season 1 of Iron Fist. They did the exact same thing, and freaking Agent Carter did it. Like it's the same writers, and they were working with, or I think it's even like, who was it who did Agent Carter? Wasn't it the wife of somebody who worked on Arrow?
Guggenheim's maybe his
The
significant
Goobers?
other. But I only object to the fighting of it because that's one thing I didn't enjoy about Iron Fist was all the
Season 2
cutaway.
was much better.
Because the actual actor had
Mhm.
enough time. It wasn't on
Absolutely.
him. It was more on them rushing it, in my opinion.
Yes.
But yeah, I found there were so many cutaways when he was fighting,
Mhm.
and I guess Arrow got the advantage of you wearing that hood, so you can easily get away with that. But I feel like he has more time to learn some of the fighting
If
choreography.
Danny would have put his fucking mask on, they could have done it better too. So they get in one
That's true,
scene
too.
with,
You're
with an old
100%
reel,
right.
you know what I mean, an old reel back there. So they could have done better than that too.
You could have, because like
Netflix hated suits.
we wouldn't have, like
Marvel had suits for the longest time.
Yeah,
That's true.
Let's
They
just
found
call
out
it.
I mean,
Let's just call a spade a
awesome.
spade. It was Marvel.
Well, yeah, I was gonna say because look at Wolverine. What was it, 2000? He's like, what would you expect? Or with Cyclops, what were you expecting? Yellow spandex, and they're all laughing at
Then
the
we
cool
got our
leather
darn
jokes, fight
costume. He wouldn't
suits.
put it on.
But I
Mhm.
mean,
Yeah.
like you get that BVS scene because Richard Citrone is Batman, not Ben
Right.
Affleck.
Yes.
You don't get that
Mhm.
because of, and you can hide his face perfectly because of the cowl. And I don't know, they've done that with all the Marvel Netflix. Like it took so long for Daredevil. Daredevil was only in his suit for basically one season.
Mhm.
Yeah, but he still
Really?
had the mask and everything.
Oh yeah, it was a cool
Yeah,
like
too.
nod to the
Well,
first.
The ninja.
It was a nod to what
Frank Miller.
Yeah, Born Again.
Yes.
But you
With
know,
the sock on his head and stuff. It was still cool. I liked it.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
just said
That'd be neat.
I kind of wanted
doing
to
it.
see the costume. I actually wanted to see the costume from Spider-Man the animated series type, where it's like same thing as what we got in the movie with Ben Affleck.
now do you think he gets a new suit for
Yes.
MCU proper?
He almost has to.
Spider-Man gets a new suit every fucking movie, so why not him?
All of them get a new suit every movie.
This is true. You know what? You're right. They all get tweaked every
So
single
it's,
movie.
it's almost
and
guaranteed he's got a different
appearance.
suit.
Mm-hmm.
They'll probably make him a little bit more comic accurate
Uh,
and a little less street level that he was with his costume. His costume was just reminded me a little bit of like Batman from The Dark Knight kind of deal instead of.
Well, I know this. 43 seconds on screen, and his secret identity will be revealed because the MCU hates secret identities. So just give him 43 seconds on screen. Everybody will know Matt Murdock is the devil of Hell's Kitchen.
No, it's gonna be revealed in She-Hulk, not in Spider-Man.
You're right.
Let's be real.
That's like that in Marvel Comics for.
Yeah. Let's be honest. How many people don't know who Matt Murdock is?
I mean,
Let's be honest.
this is
Come on,
the
Joe. You and I
third-
talked about this on your
think,
show.
I think this is the third story that's going on right now in comics where he is officially like imprisoned because of him being Daredevil. Like,
But gosh
Really?
darn it, that new costume on Elektra is amazing.
it's nice. It's nice. It's nice.
It's pretty sweet.
Kind of help derail the show here.
He got a lot of
No,
cleats.
no,
That's
we're
fine.
still
That's
talking
what we
about
do
Daredevil.
here. We derail
We're still
shows.
talking about Daredevil. But since we are at that point right here, let's move on. Do y'all have anything else you want to say about Charlie Cox Daredevil? Y'all want to?
Nope. I
Oh,
need the Cox in my life.
but it's actually kind of neat.
Hey,
I'm super excited
Two
about
minds
it
better.
if it's
Sorry.
true. Like,
if it's true, I'm super excited about it too. It's going to be a really, really great story.
love to see him back.
Let's stay in Marvel for a minute. And Chris Evans rumored to come back. It's Chris Evans' eyes return to reprise a role in a future Marvel project, which is, I guess, suspecting to be a Nomad series based on the success they're going to have with these television streaming series they have, on streaming services, not television, but streaming services.
Why
Which
do you
is a
say
great
Nomad?
Nomad.
Yeah,
Where
why do
are
you
you getting
say-
this Nomad
yeah, where are you
information
getting this
from?
at?
Are you reading? We got this covered again?
No, I saw something earlier that was in the chat, and that's the only reason, because I only trust stuff y'all put in the chat.
Did you bookmark and
something
save
said
this,
Nomad.
or was this a random
Something
comment
said
that Greg
Nomad on
happened
it.
to see?
I
I'm
think it
gonna
was.
find
I
it.
think.
Way
I think.
past
I
it.
think Nathan nailed it. Nathan. I think you know.
Mhm.
I think it was a random comment that Greg
No.
seen.
No,
And he just
no.
latched
don't-
onto it like a
I got
barnacle.
anyway. Y'all are probably right.
Sorry
So,
to derail you.
but no, y'all are probably right. But just give me some ideas. Evans coming back as Captain America. I know Marvel Alliance talked about this before.
No.
Or not more. Yeah. Like
It's got to be in Spider-Man or
Kinda
Doctor Strange. It's
Their
gotta be a
host.
multiverse.
Their host kind of called this.
Yeah.
Potentially, we'll say.
Mhm.
Yeah.
I don't want to
Potentially.
fully say it. I got to see it. I got to see
Don't
it
give
first.
credit yet.
I got to see it first.
Here you go. This is something y'all put in the chat room. I hear it's a tweet from Charles Murphy. Chris Evans coming back as Captain America, developing a Nomad series. Coincidence? Y'all put this in the chat room.
I put that in the chat,
I only trust y'all stuff,
and I
so.
followed that up with in the
Now, I don't read
sense of-
follow-ups. I only read headlines, sir.
We know.
Shocker.
So,
We know.
so sorry, but go ahead. Continue. You followed it up, probably saying this, probably not true, right?
No, I followed it up with in the sense of it. Nomad fits better in the idea that my call is that's Bucky's next role.
Okay.
That's the continuation of Bucky, because Nomad has had different iterations. One of them has been Cap, but I think again, Chris Evans coming back. It's definitely not to put on a series necessarily like this. I think it's a little more and a little different. So just like with everything,
like a minor role.
Well, you don't know.
I'll save that for Marvel Alliance, but
Okay, I got you.
It'll
Okay.
be it's Nomad again. Charles Murphy has done a lot of great stuff in the past year with breaking stuff. I'm not necessarily doubting that he's not onto something, because yes, there is a Nomad series in development at Marvel Studios. I just don't think it's and I'll say it again, it is not. My call is Bucky. It's not, because again, Falcon and Winter Soldier, that'll be season 1. It'll be Falcon and someone else for season 2. Bucky will not be that person. So where does Bucky go? I think this moves him out to finding out he can his new persona is the Nomad.
Well,
I really was just kind of hoping they'd bring him into Thunderbolts. I just really kind of wanted Bucky to be the
That
leader
could
of the
also work.
Bolts.
Mm-hmm.
But to Chris's point, like they have to pitch Sebastian Stan on something to do after, like going forward.
Luke Skywalker.
That's true.
Like everybody wants. I'm not going to say much because I may be joining Chris and Travis for that segment. I was talking to Snell earlier about that when this dropped. I have thoughts, but I'll mainly say
thoughts. That's cute.
to the people complaining, like this is comics. Everybody can come back. We don't know what this is. This could be just Doctor Strange, a different Earth, where Cap is Hydra Cap or whatever he's called. It's escaping me right now.
Hydra.
You're right.
Hydra Cap.
Yeah.
Secret Empire.
So we could see something like that. Even we don't know what it is. So I don't want to get my hopes up. But I, for one, ever since Civil War, have been starving for some Spider-Man, Captain America interactions, some discussions. I would like. I know Nathan knows the show, Avengers: Earth's Mightiest Heroes. There's an excellent couple episodes there where the people are all out on Cap because of the Skrulls taking control of him, and they hate him basically. And Spider-Man is just astonished, and Captain America has so much good advice to Spider-Man. I just want and their interaction.
It's a great episode.
And their interaction in Civil War was amazing, and they have such great in comics so many times, like reading Civil War and stuff like that. I just want more of it. I want Cap giving advice to Peter. Like I would love to see more of that. As a comic fan, I would love to see Cap teaming up with other people. Like I didn't want Cap to go away. That was one thing. I know it was good for his story, and his story was told. Like really good story arcs, right? His first appearance to then. But for myself as a fan of the character, I would like to see a character interacting with more characters in live action. So I know people want it rested for a while, but myself personally, I would love to see Chris Evans come back.
Well, and the funny thing is, it won't be anytime soon. Like if he's talking now, it's going to be at least 3 years before we get any indication of where he's going to be at. We've already got the next 3 years of TV and movies slated out. So it won't be until probably phase 6, maybe even phase 7.
Well, it's easy. It's easy, Joe.
That's
five Okay, so then phase 6 then.
No, but Foggy got a hammer there that he can easily just smash open and
He
put
could.
Chris Evans, put Captain America in a couple things, or have him like you like how quickly look at Civil War, for example, when they didn't know if they were going to get Spider-Man, but
I think they had an indication of that though, because they
had, but look at how the deal went with them after, where Sony
True.
cut off and they almost lost it. I'm sure they didn't know it was going to be for sure, so they had that second script there. So I have no doubt that they have they universally earn my trust. So, but I for one, like the people saying, like our illustrious like co-host on the network and here, Katie said, like this is stupid. I hate it. And I'm just here as a fan of Captain America and seeing him in comics. Like I would love to see him interact with Spider-Man more. Him and Thor had such an amazing thing. I would like. I know that's because the story arc's over, but the greedy fan of me wants more.
I mean, yeah, I'm never gonna say no to it. Like I was saying earlier, you bring these guys back, I'm gonna watch it. Like all it is to get people to go to the theaters or to get the Disney Plus, and I'm there. Like I'm watching all this stuff day one when I can, if it's possible to watch it. So I'm excited for it. Does it need to happen? Probably not, but I'm not gonna say no to it. So I'm right there with it, Travis.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Tony, what's up, buddy?
What's up? How you guys doing?
Doing all right, man. Got a big crew tonight. I like this. All right.
Get your computer figured out, Tony?
Oh yeah.
Good deal. Well, hey, man.
Hi, Tony. How are you?
Good yourself.
Hello.
Let's see. Do we have any more thoughts on that about Chris? I had to step away for a second. I know we were talking about Chris Evans returning, and then I don't know where the discussion.
I kind of just rambled for too long.
Okay.
I honestly, we don't want to talk too much because Marvel Alliance could be
exactly. Yeah, we're just kind of bringing
What
it
are
up.
those guys?
Exactly.
We don't
They're going to go
care about
really
that.
deep.
You guys
into
are
it,
just throwing your thoughts in there. That's perfectly fine. You know, just getting the wheels turning. You know,
That's right. That's right.
Give me some other
I think-
ideas. Giving me some other thoughts.
I don't want to saying nothing for nothing, but man, I can't wait to hear some thoughts on Wandavision because
Oh yeah, well, that's why you got to wait to the end, man. We're going to do it. You got to wait to the end.
I'm just saying I got some thoughts myself.
Let's do it.
and Nathan, I'm sure they are just deep thoughts.
Very, very deep.
Well, let's transition. Yeah, shots fired. Let's transition away from Marvel and move into Star Wars real quick. Just continue on some news. Biggest thing I want to talk to Nathan about. The biggest news I saw, and Nathan, I got to know your thoughts. Jedi robes are the fashion statement now. What do you think?
Throw what?
They're a fashion statement now, apparently. Jedi
You didn't
robes.
see that?
No.
Nathan's not on
No.
Twitter.
Dude, they caught a
What do you-
picture of you wearing your robe. Don't lie.
It's just, damn it.
I'm not gonna lie.
When I
had
got
this
your
one
paper,
robe
they're
that-
like, just, you know.
What happened? What are you even talking about? I don't even know what you're talking about.
It's just a joke, man. There's some tweet I saw where it was Jedi robes are becoming a fashion now. It's actually some pretty good looking robes that I'd
Is that because we're all at home from Rona and we're still in like our pajamas all day and stuff? And they're like,
Maybe,
look, this guy's got his.
No,
he's
they
got
look like
his bath towel on."
legit Jedi robes.
Yeah,
I
they
mean,
look
this
pretty
is
good,
not.
yeah.
This was like legit.
Hey, I'm not gonna lie. I have one robe that like has a hood on it, and when I put the hood on, if I put my Kylo Ren mask on, it looks awesome. And I'll just walk around the house like that sometimes. It's pretty fun. So
That's what we're talking about over the new open world Star Wars video game that's going to come from Lucasfilm. That was
Right.
announced like a
That's
couple
the
days
story,
ago.
of course, dude.
And I'm just like, those robes?
I have no.
Well, bring that up, Travis. Talk to me about
I'm
the
not gonna
game.
wear 'em.
I don't know much in terms
I don't know
of
either.
the info.
Yeah.
I just know that it was announced, and now, is it EA? Does it have? I'm trying to think. Is it?
Yeah.
EA has the license.
well, they don't have exclusive license anymore. They will still make a sequel
Thank
to
God.
Fallen Order,
Yeah.
but
Well, EA's had the licensing for Star Wars for since Lucasfilm's got it, and look
Been
what's
a
really
while.
happened. They blundered the first Battlefront so bad that people were irate with it. The second one was better. They haven't really like you should have for what Star Wars is and all the directions you can go. You should have had that market locked up. There should have been a separate Starfighter game. There should have been the Battlefront 2 a lot sooner. There should have been Jedi
I
games.
want a
Like, you should have
virtual
been able to
Star
go
Wars
all
game.
around.
They do. They have a virtual lightsaber game you can buy where you can.
Go kill all the younglings.
Yeah. You gotta cover your mouth when you say it though. The younglings. But yeah, they do have one of those.
Yeah,
It's just
what
you
is
gotta
that?
buy
I mean,
one
I've
of those.
seen
600
one, but I mean, that's just like I'm just like,
To be honest with you, I don't know the name of it. I've just seen videos of it. It's pretty cool.
If
think
if
I
it's an
might
open
know which
world,
It
one
may
it
not even be
is.
real for all I know. You know,
It's not in the
there is
chat. You
one.
don't know about it, huh, Greg?
right? Exactly. That's my news feed.
Actually, that's mine too. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, why
Like,
go
y'all-
anywhere else? Y'all give me everything I need for, I'm so cool. That's my. I'll put that in the show. Put that in the show. Put that in the show. There you go. Everything I need. So y'all are my news source.
Yes. Thank you.
But yeah. So the game's coming out. I honestly, I have not had nearly as much time to game lately, other than getting my ass kicked in NBA 2K by Travis. And that's really the only gaming I do now. I don't do a whole lot more gaming. I'm sure it'll be really cool to play one of these games. I don't know if I'll put the money out to buy it, just where I'm at. I know plenty of people will. I don't know with me where it's going to go with that, because I just don't have the time for it anymore, man. I'm old. You know, I love games, but I don't know.
Greg,
It's
you're not
exciting.
old. You're
It
still-
sounds
you're still a
exciting to play.
young buck.
It sounds exciting to play, but I just don't know how into it I can be with it. Like,
It depends
We'll
on what
see.
they do.
yeah.
Like,
But you're right. You're right. They could blow it away.
No, like open world, does that mean does that mean you're gonna get like a Fallout or a Skyrim level open world where you can one player and you just go discover the whole map and like you gotta travel and you can jump
Like
through
a No Man's Land type deal.
Or
Oh, my
Or
husband
No
would
Man's
love
Sky.
that.
No Man's Sky. Excuse me. No Man's Sky.
or is it gonna be kind of like what was it, that Destiny game or Destiny game or whatever?
Destiny. Oh,
Where like you can have a bunch of like everybody can come together and you're in the universe of Star Wars. Like maybe you want to go to Coruscant, hang out and see who's over there, or you want to go there.
yeah, it's like
you know what I mean?
planet
You literally-
oriented.
And
Yeah.
you can go to these different. I don't know, but I mean,
So
there's
basically
multiple
World of
possibilities.
Warcraft and Star Wars, what you're talking about.
Well,
Like a
I
vertical
think-
Star
Destiny?
Wars.
Well, they really had a great thing going with the MMO Knights of the Old Republic, when it went
Mhm.
online. And so I think since that's been one of their most successful online ventures, I think they're going to try to find a balance between that and the open world genre. That's what some of the theories are going at that point. But I'm with everyone on this one in the sense of, thank goodness we've got Lucasfilm Games back. I know it was LucasArts, but thank goodness, because EA just completely squandered this license. And I think there was a collective groan in the gaming community when EA got it. And it's Fallen Order was great. You know,
On there was
they
awesome.
they botched Battlefield twice.
I
it
like
was-
Battlefront 2.
and-
Battlefront
Same.
2 is
I mean,
pretty damn
You
good.
shouldn't have
In
took
the
them that
end,
line.
in the end,
No.
Battlefront 2 became better.
Yeah,
Yes.
it did.
That
But again-
1313, they were going to release that 1313, weren't they? And
They-
then
they
that obviously
canceled-
never.
they- Yeah, they
it
canceled it.
But
Yeah.
that looked amazing. The things I remember from it.
I think that's what more EA's known for right now is how many
Canceling
games
stuff?
they ended up cancel. Yeah,
Fair. That's fair.
because that 1313, you're right. That was the game a lot of us were just like, oh my gosh, this
Yeah,
is gonna
it
be
looked
cool.
Great. And then it just fizzled out, obviously, because it got canceled. And
And you want to know
all were
something, if for those listeners, read the stories of the creators behind that game. They pull back no punches on how badly they got screwed over.
Happens all the time in the making of video games.
I think it sounds like it happens all the time in the making of everything that we intake. Television, movies, video games, everything. Like, it sounds like it's what happens. So
Life,
very rare
you
that you're going
Yeah.
to start to go from beginning to finish with the same story or plan you had. That's what it sounds
Sure.
like. So,
It
Good.
also goes with there was a new Indiana Jones game announced as well.
Yeah.
That is
Chris.
Can't wait
so
for
much.
that.
Yeah, tell us about that, Chris. What are you
Yeah.
saying about that? Because I know you're all.
Is it
You
gonna
know
be
way
like
more.
that
You know
in
everything
that
about
game?
it.
Can you whip like around the city or around the village or wherever you're at? Like web whip?
You get
That'd
to
be
switch
awesome.
between
I'd love it.
between Indie and Short Round.
Yes.
Hold on.
You
Nice.
can't criticize that if Batman essentially swings from
No,
place
Chris.
to place.
Chris,
I
you're
wasn't
gonna have to switch
criticizing.
between
I
him
was
and Shia
saying
LaBeouf.
seriously. Look, I could see this as like an Uncharted type game.
Yeah.
You could do like an Uncharted type game with Indiana Jones
Yes.
and
That's
make
what
a
it would be.
really cool game. You know?
Uncharted or Tomb Raider, which is they're basically the same.
Yeah,
thing.
basically the same thing. That's that type of deal. You could have a
Yeah.
really cool game. Like, I'm excited for it. Like, once again, it's something that I'll like to be excited to play. I don't know if I'll ever buy it because I just won't be able to play it enough.
Yeah, I mean, there's not much about it. It was a pretty cool teaser at that point, but we know it's supposed to be at the height. It's supposed to be at his peak form. So you're not chasing Social Security, Nathan.
Yes. Yes. Yes.
And Travis.
Isn't it?
That was my joke.
It's a new
Okay, well, he
story.
keeps on saying it.
I know, but they
Okay,
stole it from me.
Is there a release date for it yet?
They
we're looking
stole
at-
it from me.
We're looking at a couple of years, but Travis, we will correct it. Travis, Chase for Social Security.
Sure.
Thank you. It's
Sorry.
one of the funniest
Well, no,
things I've
Travis,
ever
what do they
said.
call it in Canada? old people, what? Old person,
Canada pension plan. Oh, the nickname for it is old age pension.
old age pension. Yeah, he said it the other day, and I was like, "Do they really call it that? Old age
Yeah.
pension?"
Mhm.
Yeah. So,
Love it.
whatever. Different.
That's not very woke, Travis. I don't think we should be talking
Right.
like that. That's age shaming, and we don't do that on this network.
We do other
I take
shaming on
offense
this
to that.
network.
Thank you
apparently.
very much.
Right.
That's right.
That's right. And if anybody's going to do the shaming, it's going to be me. Stay out of my
Yeah,
lane.
that's true. That's true.
I don't think anybody
At least
from
you're
my
honest, Nathan.
I don't think anybody from my privates listens to this, Nathan. I think I'm good.
You're right. You're right.
No, I look at the analytics, man. People do
Oh, baloney.
definitely.
There's this one. There's
Your
this one
privates
guy that
especially. You
on,
are blowing
on
up
your
there.
island just keeps
One person.
downloading the shit
Right.
out of
That's
us.
right. All right. Let's stay in Star Wars here.
And it's just for Nathan.
That's right.
Yeah.
Let's stay in Star Wars. Let's talk about. We knew Thrawn was coming. I'm so excited to see him live action. They didn't do the name drop without knowing that. Rumors of Robert Downey Jr. being Thrawn, which I did not want at all.
I don't see that.
But we just heard Lars Mikkelsen has been signed to play Thrawn in Ahsoka.
Same guy that did the voice for Rebels.
Yep.
So that's good. That's good.
Nathan, take it away, man. What do you think, buddy?
Yeah, let's go. I'm ready for it. Like I said, he did a pretty damn good job in Rebels. I got very used to it, and I mean, he kind of looks the part. So I'm give it to me. If he's gonna be the main bad guy, like that's one of my favorite characters. Like I'm even pumped for it. I just hope they do.
I have a question.
Don't do any freaking out stuff like he did in Rebels, where he loses control on that guy and throws him over a table, because that's not Thrawn. But that's other than that.
Yeah,
but that's not
I've got an opinion of Thrawn now.
I have a question for Nathan.
Sure.
Does this casting going along with the Bo-Katan casting make it look any worse that they went out and cast Rosario Dawson?
I was thinking the same thing.
Instead of
I got an opinion on that one.
I'm just saying, because if you're taking him.
As much as I hate to say it, Ashley Eckstein is technically an in front of the camera actress. She is 98% known in the acting world as a voice actress. Yeah. She's not this guy that's going to be thrown. I can't remember his name. He's known more as in front of the camera.
Okay.
And Katie Sackhoff is known more in front of the camera. Like I said, it's not a shot at her. She has had smaller credits in front of the camera on sitcoms, I want to say. But anyway, she is mainly known as a voice cast. So I guess it's kind of like a slap, but at the same time, I completely understand.
From everything you just said, it doesn't sound like a slap at all.
No, because like you want that name to lead your series. Rosario Dawson is that name.
Not only about name, ability to lead the series, because like Rosario's done movies as well. Like she was leading Clerks too.
Sarah, what are you saying? You're biting your tongue there.
Yeah, I see her.
Yeah, it would have been cool to see Ashley, but I've seen her cosplay as Ahsoka, and she fits the mold of a younger Ahsoka, and I feel like that.
I can see that.
Because she's so small, and because, like I said, if you've seen her in cosplay,
she's petite as she is. So
yeah, and she is just cute little girl. I mean, just absolutely adorable. But I think at this point in time in Ahsoka's life, Rosario, to me, she looks more like the older, mature Ahsoka.
That's a great point.
So that's why I thought that it fit as well. I mean, and obviously, you would love to see the voice actors be their characters, just like Lars Mikkelsen. I mean, when I was reading Thrawn, I could just like hear his voice. It's just that I could just hear it. So I just, that was why I was really excited to like, oh yes.
Ironically enough, when I was listening to the audiobooks of the Thrawn trilogy, the new ones, I confused Mark Thompson with Lars Mikkelsen. They sound, the way he did the voice, it sounds so similar.
Yeah.
To Lars.
Yeah.
So,
and I think honestly, for me, Thrawn, only knowing him from the books that I've read, not watching Rebels yet, that's the most important part for me is the voice. I really do think so. You can make it look a little different if you want to, because I only have in my head what I image him or what I see him in my head as from what I hear.
You
But
need to
that
get on
voice
that,
has got to be spot
Rebel
on.
series
so.
there,
The
Greg.
voice, but also the emotionless face. You have to
Yes.
have that
there you go.
face.
Yeah,
Yeah.
You
I
have to
imagine.
have the
Yes,
cold
exactly.
face, and I'm not trying to make a point about his color of the skin. I'm just saying he is a cold, cool
But,
guy.
Just like that
Cool
stone
body.
face, that like no emotion, that just. Because I have a
Well,
totally new
So
appreciation
you're
for
saying
Thrawn.
Schwarzenegger
Right.
is who they should get for the stunt double? Is what you're saying there?
Hey man,
That's where
chill.
we're going.
Hey, that's why I did not think Robert Downey Jr. was a great call for this role. I don't
No.
think he can play
He's too
that
animated.
emotionless guy. He's got to bring a little bit of comedy to what he does. Not that it's a bad thing, but he's not the guy for that role.
Yeah,
I just
he's
didn't
just too
see it. I'm so
animated.
glad it didn't work out like that. Tony, you got any thoughts, man?
Like as you said, I'm glad it's not RDJ. I do enjoy him as an actor, but that's not the role for him, I'm opinion.
Yeah.
Right.
What else is Laws Even In?
I don't
Yes.
I don't have his
What
is
resume. I don't have his resume.
know. Yeah, I couldn't tell
Working
you.
on it.
Absolutely.
Yeah, I said Chris is usually Mr. Google. We go to Chris for everything.
I mean, obviously, you know his brother and a lot of different things, but I don't know anything he's done other than voice acting. So
He was in the
Huh.
Sherlock series.
Oh, really?
The BBC one. With
Yes, which is
what's his name?
amazing.
Benedict
Yeah.
Cumberbatch?
I totally forgot that was him
Choices.
too. I totally didn't realize it was him until later. 'Cause
Okay.
it was.
He was in House of Cards.
Mhm.
Mm.
I didn't know that.
Mm.
Okay. So this could be kind of
Interesting.
maybe a big break for him.
Yeah.
And to be honest with you.
Probably be the biggest thing he's done if we're having trouble going and finding something at IMDb.
That's true.
Well, he's
That's true.
yeah.
Witcher, you know.
That's pretty big.
All right. Well, y'all, that's all I really got to say about that. I don't have a whole lot. We'll leave the Star Wars Alliance to breaking that
Forrest.
down big time, but we're just bringing it up here, giving some thoughts on it. I only had one more kind of news thing, but I think I'm going to skip it tonight because it's not that important, and we're running kind of long right
what is
now,
it?
and I'm ready to go some trivia. It's
He
Lord
wants
of the
to do
Rings
some
stuff.
trivia.
It's about the Lord of the Rings prequel series. Have you read anything about that?
No.
Does anybody care to
No,
talk about
just
that?
what
Because
was
it's not
that?
really
No.
new news. None of
What
the
was
stuff that I see. The Lord of the Rings prequel trilogy or prequel series
probably not.
on Amazon.
I'm gonna watch the shit out of it because I'm
Oh,
a
yeah.
fan of
Yeah, I'll
I'm a
watch it
fan
too,
of Middle
but-
Earth,
Oh, yeah.
But
Yeah.
what came out that I missed? Like what's the,
Nothing. I think it says I saw an article. Amazon
So just-
Studios prequel
so
series
just
to feature
picture-
a familiar villain.
Yeah, so just
Okay.
picture the Hobbit with more scenes. Like they
Uh,
already added the crap ton in there. Just
Yeah,
add
for
more.
sure.
Yeah. So
I can go with it.
I'm sure when more stuff comes out about that, then I'll be getting more excited about it. But I just when it comes out,
Sure.
I'll definitely watch it. I love
Sure,
Lord of the
sure.
Rings, great series. But we'll see what happens when it comes out. So
It's their big gamble. I mean, it
is.
It's it's their biggest one that's going to make them
They're putting big
see if
money
they can
into it.
handle that kind of long. I mean, again, I don't doubt they can handle it, but this is the one they spent the big bucks on.
Which is funny because The Boys is just an amazing series, and
But
figured that would be
Financially though.
the difference is the pedigree
base.
of the
Yeah.
fan base and the pedigree.
yeah, you're right.
Well, and you got to think the boys, you're going to pay a substantially less amount of money to get that product out there. You're going to go, when you're doing Lord of the Rings, you want to make this like you've got films that establish what stuff look like. Yeah, you're supposed to go during the Second Age, but you're going to pump some money into making these elves and orcs look right, and
Correct.
and the
Right.
castles and the
it's got to be practical, or you take away from it.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Like
you-
if you don't have it just as good as the movies, you're like, and I'm talking The Hobbit. I'm talking
Right.
those first
The
three movies
original-
that
the
people are
original
going to
trilogy.
riot.
Yes.
Yeah.
No, you're right there. You're right there, Nathan. You're right.
Yeah, it's got to be practical. If it goes to totally digital and a lot of that stuff, that's what made the movie so much better. I
Well,
feel.
and they're going to dramatize, and they got to make sure the script writing is as good as George R.R. Martin's kind of book, because like they want to kind of do. Well, obviously, Tolkien, huge amount of source material there. He's got a lot of stuff, even with the Second Age, and stuff that they can expand on. But like it's got to somebody that can translate from that page to the screen. You know what I mean? Kind of just like Peter Jackson did. Obviously, he did beautifully. Like Lord of the Rings is my favorite trilogy of all time. You know what I mean? So like he did that. But you just gotta
Ooh,
have somebody
of all
else that knows
time. Okay.
that knows the material like that and can. You know what I'm saying? Oh, I love it. I love Lord of the Rings.
No, hey, you know what? You say that, and it's a very bold statement to say, which is
Mhm.
your favorite trilogy of all time. I can
Mhm.
see that very well being somebody's, and I'm not
I
gonna
own the
lie. If I have to
extended
go back and think
editions.
about it, it's gonna be in consideration for me too. Yeah.
I don't even watch the theatrical versions anymore unless they just happen to come on TV. I own the extended editions and I
That a
love
boy.
them to death. Love them to death.
Yes, same.
Does anybody else have anything they want to say about that? You know, I don't really know
Sorry
anything
about
about
that.
this, and it's going to happen. So when it happens, I'll watch it and we'll talk about it, I'm sure. So, y'all, that was all the news I got. Did y'all have anything else you want to talk about?
Trivia.
Let's do some trivia. Before we do some trivia, let's go ahead and take an ad break. This is Podcast Magic. Everybody watching live with us right now, which I'm not sure if anybody is or not, but if you are, check it out. You're going to see the Podcast Magic.
Curtain, Greg.
That's right.
You
We're
leave
going to
them,
take
you
a
leave
quick
them
ad
thinking.
break.
No peeking.
That's right. Take a quick ad break. This helps keep the lights on, folks. We'll be right back, and then we're going to get into a round of trivia. And you know what? We got 5 guests here to do trivia with, so it'll be fun to start that. So we'll be right back. All right.
And you just all missed the most amazing thing. That's what happens when you don't watch live. You don't see it at that point.
You get to see me
So
look
you
down
missed the
right
most
now.
amazing thing, and you know we're not going to talk about it.
Mind
If it
blown.
happened, it was a moment, and it'll
That's
never
right.
happen again.
That's
So you got to
right.
watch it.
All right, so check it out. I did some trivia every once in a while. It's fun to do these kind of things, and I have a good time talking about them. So I enjoy making trivia questions, looking up facts and stuff like that. Tonight, I've got 4 topics. I've got 7 or 8 questions for each topic. I think 7 probably. So we're going to start it out. For those of you who not played trivia on the show before, it's basically since we have 5 people, it'll just be a free for all. Everybody on their own team. Your name is your buzzer. I'll read the question. You call your name out. Whoever I hear first, you answer it. I'll keep a tally. We'll name a champion of the night at the end. So let me write all the names down real quick so that way I can keep score.
Sarah and I, we're going to team up, guys. Just to let you know, we're about to whoop your asses.
I see how it is.
Ow.
So this is like the 4th or 5th. I think this is like the 3rd or 4th time we've done this. So it's really fun. I enjoy doing these kind of things. So
I don't know. Have we ever done singles? I thought we always did teams.
we usually do teams when we have it, yes. But now since we have an odd number, we're gonna do singles. So
We'll get vicious.
all right. So I have 4 topics for y'all tonight. Okay, and the 4 topics are going to be things that are all in our wheelhouse. Okay, first one is going to be Star Wars. After Star Wars, we do DC.
Harry Potter.
After Star Wars, we do DC. After DC, we do Marvel. And then after Marvel, we do other. Now, these topics cover everything from comic books to movies to television. It's just general knowledge of the said topic. Okay. So it can come from anywhere. Everybody cool? Everybody got the rules?
Yeah.
No
All right,
rules.
cool. We will start with Star Wars. And here's the first question. I am the actress who played the character who was the leader of the Night of Owls. Or excuse me, the Night Owls.
What?
I am the actress who played the character who was the leader of the Night Owls.
Sarah.
Is
it Katie Sackhoff?
It is Katie Sackhoff.
Oh,
Good
I
job.
thought that's what you were
played
going
both
for.
the times.
Like,
That's
I'm
right.
like,
That's right.
because I know
Good
she said, all
job.
right, whatever.
Yeah.
Nice.
Nathan, I was waiting for you, man.
I could see that on their helmet, but I was like, is that? Who's
Well,
that?
I made that question so you had to think about 2 different people before you got the answer. So that was good. All right. I am the other Wookiee in Solo.
Joe.
Joe.
It was
I got it.
Sala?
No, hold on.
Sagwa.
Hold on. What? Well,
I already said it. Sorry, stole it.
Nathan's
Stole
like,
it. Throw the question out. I don't care.
I'm gonna give it to Joe because Joe
Stole
is
it.
there. Nathan just kind
Whatever,
of
Joe,
jumped
you
in.
can have
So.
it. Look, I'll help Joe out.
You're good.
All right.
Friends that care, share,
It
guys.
took me a second.
Okay.
Like I had to go through it for. We're good. We're good.
All right. I warned the Emperor that the Death Star was susceptible to attack from a smaller group within rather than
Nathan.
outside. Nathan.
Grand Admiral Thrawn.
Grand Admiral Thrawn. Good job, Nathan. All right. Let's see. Ezra first meets Ghost Crew while they are stealing what from the Imperials?
Nathan.
Liquid
Tabana.
No.
The fuel.
Nope.
Okay. mhm.
Anthony. Food?
Anthony. Tony, what's up, man?
Yeah, man.
Sorry, Tony or Anthony, whatever you. I'm sorry.
Either one.
Okay.
Tony's quick.
T-Dog.
Or the big A. We call
Yeah.
it big A.
Yeah, bigger.
That's right.
Food? Like
No.
wait.
What was it? What is it? Just tell us.
Stealing.
Anybody? All right. Blasters.
Damn it! I was gonna say.
Thought I was gonna say
blasters.
that.
Blasters. Yep.
Guess what, Nathan? You didn't.
That's right, Nathan.
Hey, we're supposed to be on the same team.
All right. I am a character played by an actor who died 20 years prior to production starting.
What?
I am a
phrase that right?
character. I am a character.
Which production? The original, the prequels, or the
I am a
sequel?
character. I am a character played by an actor who died 20 years prior to production starting. Joe.
Tarkin.
Tarkin is correct. That's
Rogue
right.
One, right?
Yeah,
That's right.
Rogue
Yeah.
That's right.
Okay, I got you. I got you. Good ferreting out there. I'm too stupid to understand the wording. So
I was up for a
get it.
while making these. So, all right.
Nathan, we're definitely on the same team.
I was discovered and executed for being a spy on Kylo Ren's ship.
Nathan.
General
Hux.
General Hux is correct. That's right. All right. Who found Ahsoka Tano and brought her to the Jedi Temple to be trained?
Joe.
Nathan.
Joe.
The Clo Plune.
Master Plo
Koon. That's right. Yep. All right. All right. All right. Last Star Wars one right here. I am the metal used to make starships and the Death Star. Sarah. Dunium is correct. That's right.
Nice.
Wow.
You've been listening. You've been listening to the Thrawn stuff lately. That's right. That's right.
Yes.
All right.
Sarah's got her own
All right, cool
touchdown dance, even for answering questions. You see that? She'd have put it right in on the football field.
Well, that's Star Wars. We got Sarah with 2, Chris with nothing, Nathan with 2, Joe with 3, Tony with nothing. So
Damn you,
You,
Joe.
you and all your book reading of Star Wars.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right,
moving
Chris, here
on
comes
to
where you're getting ready to
DC.
shine.
Yeah, here we go.
I don't make no promises.
This is DC, all comics, movies, TV, everything together. So here we go. What is the name of the interdimensional mischievous being that would consistently irk the
Chris.
man?
Joe.
Chris.
Mr. Mixel Splitnik.
That is correct. I don't know if the pronunciation is perfect, but I'll give it to you because I can't say it either.
Yeah.
Just emphasize the spit in there.
See, I always say Mixie Piddlick.
Yeah, that's another. Yep,
That's
yep.
how I said on Superman the animated series. That's how I just mimic that.
Yeah.
Would you also have taken Mixie because he also likes
Mixie's
being called that.
yeah.
I would have taken that.
No.
You,
I would
you
have
wouldn't known the character.
Gilbert
I-
Godfrey.
You're not the host.
I would,
Godfrey pulls
but I
me
was
out
just
of it.
curious.
Oh my gosh.
Uh,
I'd be interested to see that character in live action.
He's been like
Yes,
twice on
yeah.
Supergirl.
Mhm.
Yeah. Oh, okay. Well, I
Two
don't
different-
Supergirl
two
doesn't
different-
count.
Okay.
Supergirl
I'm sorry,
does count.
Supergirl
You
doesn't
shut your,
count.
shut your mouth.
I like that actor who played him though. He played it really well.
Which time?
Mhm.
Okay.
Wasn't it
the
twice?
second time?
It was two different. Yeah, it was two
Yeah.
different actors.
When I
Second time was
saw
fun.
how
Second time I liked.
they murdered my boy Martian Manhunter on Supergirl. I'll never forget it. When they just murdered him from episode 1. He just never changes. Whatever. We'll never get back. We're moving on. We're not even
Anyway,
Question
Next
2.
question. Next question. What method of transportation does the atom use to get someplace quickly?
Recognize.
I
Sure.
know,
Wonder Woman.
I know
cleavage.
Chris or Joe knows this, and they're just looking for it, searching for it.
I'm gonna say Joe.
The atom, you said?
The
Yeah.
atom, yeah.
He shrinks down. I think he shrinks to like a atom size. Atom jumping. I don't know.
The molecular size.
The
That's
microphone?
not it. Don't.
Chris,
I don't know.
got anybody? Okay, no, he shrinks down and pulsates through telephone wires. Telephone lines.
Okay.
Oh yeah,
that's
yeah.
So-
Well, I was
Damn
thinking
it.
like well, you were saying I kept on thinking vehicle. It's like I
Same.
don't-
We said travel. So
Well, I
Travel,
just
yeah.
meant method of travel.
I was
yeah.
thinking
That-
more
that
like
was-
when he shrunk and
It's
went to the
Adam
atom verse. But
Mhm.
Yeah.
It was like the Atomobile out there or something.
Okay, name one of Flash's non-speedster enemies from the future.
from the future,
Yes,
Joe,
Future.
Joe.
abracadabra.
Abracadabra. Good
Nice.
job. Got it. All right.
Joe's killing the game.
You're making me look stupid. Thank you. Appreciate
Too
it.
many books back
Thanks,
there.
Sass. Thanks.
That's right. What does Ra's al Ghul translate to roughly? Or translate to?
Chris.
Joe.
Nathan.
Chris.
Ooh.
I
the
think Chris said
demon's
that.
head.
The Demon's Head. That is correct. Yes.
All right, now does Travis know the rules?
I got this. I just
Okay,
picked it up.
okay.
I got this.
He's
All I
been
got was
DC,
listening.
dude, come on.
He's been listening in the background. He doesn't
Hey,
talk to
hey,
us
you know,
sometimes.
Joe has 4, and that's the most you got to catch up with. And we got plenty of questions, so here we go. All right, who is the first character? Or excuse me, sorry, yeah, I'll read that one first. Who is the first character to die in the TV show Stargirl?
Chris.
Chris.
Wildcat.
I had to go back and watch it to verify that answer. Yes,
And
Wildcat
the only
dies in
reason it sticks out in my mind because he comes up in the car and the first person he sees on the ground is Wildcat.
It's thrown out. Yep. I had to go back and watch it just to verify that because I couldn't find it on the internet. So, which didn't bother me. I ended up watching.
Not in a gajillion years would I guess that.
Which, by the way, Nathan, you're just watching Stargirl. How you loving it?
Oh, I didn't know that.
I watched Stargirl when we went on there live.
Yeah,
What are you talking about?
The other day you were just watching
No.
it for the first time.
Hell no. Not Stargirl. I said Ozark is what I was watching for the first time.
Oh,
Ozark,
again.
Massively,
Same thing, yes,
massively
same
different.
thing. Really.
Y'all are messing with my
Different
messages,
properties.
man.
No,
Because I did go back
Greg.
and I did go back and check. I did put there was trivia on tonight. Just so y'all know, I went back. And
Greg,
checked.
he texted both of us, and he did say Ozark. I was in the text chain as well.
Ozark is 3 episodes in, really good. Hi.
Okay. I'm checking on this while we keep going. But all right,
Next question.
what is the name of the Justice League human mascot?
Joe. Snapper Carr?
Snapper Carr is correct. Yes, sir.
Is he the
now,
mascot, technically?
hey, guess what? Now you got to plug it, Joe. What just dropped today?
Ironically, the first appearance of Justice League just dropped today. So, and Snapper Carr was in there.
I remember. Snap.
It said that it was it kind
annoying.
of faded away as the mascot as the years went on.
He shows
was
back
early
up in
60s.
Supergirl, actually. So,
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah.
I'm just gonna
All
sit
right.
back and learn some things. So y'all amongst yourselves.
He doesn't have any Star Trek, does he?
I do have, but that's in the other. I do have some
Oh.
Star Trek. All right.
No spoilers.
So, okay, last DC. Part of the Grant Morrison Doom Patrol run was under the Vertigo label. True or false?
Joe.
True.
Joe.
True.
Sure.
Peter.
Chris,
He
I
knew
was
it
gonna say
anyways.
True. Yeah.
He knew it.
Yeah, just behind Joe.
Yeah.
All right. Let's do some Marvel.
Nathan.
Poor DCCW. Poor DCCW never gets any love.
All right. First Marvel question. I play the character Bonesaw.
Travis.
Nathan was in there first.
Macho Man Randy
Macho
Savage.
Man
Oh,
Randy
yeah.
Savage. That's right. All right. Okay, I am a Marvel character that has met with Batman 3 times.
Joe.
3 different crossovers. Joe.
Spider-Man.
That may be right, but it's not the answer I'm looking for.
Travis.
Anthony.
But Travis.
Captain America.
No.
Oh wow.
Nope, it's the other one. I know who it is. Can I say my name again? We don't have to
I
wait.
don't care.
No,
We don't
no,
have rules here.
no.
Oh, Sarah says
Sarah.
no.
Wait, hold
No.
on. How come?
No,
No,
you
so
done wrong.
she's in
Uh-uh.
charge.
Mm-mm.
Wolverine.
No.
Could anybody?
I can answer.
Go ahead.
Come on. Can,
Go
Now
ahead.
you can answer,
Go
but you're not
ahead,
getting
Joe.
points.
You already beat the
Daredevil.
crap out of everybody. Daredevil. That is
Yeah.
correct.
Oh wow.
Yeah, Daredevil
The
had a few
Dirty
crossovers.
D.
with
I knew it was one of the two.
Dirty D.
And I'm
No,
not sure about the Spider-Man. You're
I've got
probably
two.
right about that, but I didn't.
Spider-Man is
I
the
just
first thing
looked
that
at
popped in my head
Daredevil stuff.
I know they
Yeah,
met
so
twice.
it makes sense. New York makes sense.
Mhm.
Or no, New York. I guess Gotham is.
Well,
like
Gotham's New York-ish.
Yeah. So
Gotham's
All right.
Chicago.
here we go.
No,
Next
because
question.
Gordon
Oh, go
came
ahead.
You haven't
Chicago.
seen the
Whatever.
Nolan
Sorry, go
films?
ahead.
All right, next question. Neither Sir Patrick Stewart nor Sir Ian McKellen knew how to do this during the filming of X-Men. Had to have somebody come teach them how to do this.
Oh,
Travis.
Joe.
Travis.
I think Travis got it. Yep.
Swim.
No. Joe.
Play chess.
Play chess is correct.
Oh, really?
Wow.
Neither one
Wow.
of them knew how to play chess.
I
That's
did
right.
not.
Smarty pants.
Wasn't expecting that.
Yeah. All right. A combination of Steve Ditko, Brian Michael Bendis work plus Batman Begins inspired the filmmaker's take on this character, Marvel character, in the cinematic universe. Not in the Marvel cinematic universe, in a
Nathan.
Marvel movie. Nathan.
Oh, in a Marvel movie? Damn it. Never mind. I was going to say Daredevil on Netflix, but I didn't listen long enough. No, I don't got anything.
Well,
that
Can you repeat the
Say
question?
the combo
Yeah,
again.
I can. The combo was Steve Ditko, Steve Ditko, Brian Michael Bendis, and Batman Begins, the 2005 film, inspired these filmmakers for this take on this character.
Travis. Iron Man.
No.
Darn it, because I did say Batman.
Yeah,
Now Batman Begins, it was The Dark Knight. Damn.
I'm pissed.
I might have made these too difficult. I was going deep. I was drinking.
Damn
said
it, Greg.
That was deep.
Yeah.
Who is it? What is it? Come on.
5. Oh,
Anybody?
um,
Anybody?
Anthony, is it Thor?
No.
Say, Greg.
you said Marvel movie, right? Not MCU.
Not MCU. Marvel.
Oh,
Blade. Oh, let's get before that.
I'll go with it. No, never mind. It's not it.
Yeah.
Get it
Okay.
out, Chris. Come on. Who?
No,
What?
because it's not
Ghost
it.
Rider.
It's not it.
Oh, I
Ghost
know what it
Rider.
is. God dang it.
I'll say it. I'll take a guess. It's Logan.
Yeah.
No,
that's what I was
it's not
gonna say.
Logan.
Yeah, that's what I'm
Oh,
saying. I immediately thought about it. No, it doesn't fit.
It's the Amazing Spider-Man.
Ghost
Oh.
Rider.
really?
Yeah.
Been a little
Andrew
while
Garfield's
since
Amazing
I've.
Spider-Man. So
I
Oh.
do. You know what? I enjoy both of those films. I know the
I
second
did
one gets
too.
a little
I did
convoluted
too.
and
They
stuff,
weren't.
but
They weren't
Garfield's
fantastic, but they
great.
weren't terrible. Yeah.
Garfield
My
and
kid
Emma
loves
Stone
Ghost Rider. He
together,
loves
they're
it.
Great.
They were delightful.
All right, this is going way back. I played the voice of Human Torch in a 10-episode radio drama in 1975.
Wow.
Something that's actually older than me.
I thought maybe one of y'all might have known this. This
1975.
is probably the hardest question I have on the whole night.
You are the youngest 27-year-old I know. You better stop it.
I'm 28. Thank you.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that's right.
All right.
All right, Chris, what is it?
I know this. I know this.
I know you know this too. I was thinking about it too. I was like, Joe or Chris
Joe's
will
gonna
probably
get
know
Is
this.
it Casey
No.
Kasem?
No, could I?
That's not a bad guess.
No,
I
I know.
He's
He
not
really
bad.
is.
Yeah.
That's why I threw
Yeah.
it out there.
You said 75, right?
Mm-hmm. 10-episode radio drama, 1975. I played the voice of Human Torch.
At a certain point, you got your clock here, Greg.
Yeah, come on. Let's
because
just
we're
go.
just having fun.
Buzz it out. Let's go. Ain't nobody gonna guess this
Oh,
one.
way to make me look like a
Betty
dick.
White.
Oh, we're just having fun. Oh, sorry, I asked for a timer. Sorry.
I know as soon
We're
as you
just
say it,
having
I'm
fun.
gonna be
Nobody's got it.
Those Canadians and their stories.
It's Bill Murray.
Yes, I
What?
told you.
Wow.
No.
Really?
Ki-
I heard that on the
seriously?
podcast.
1975 radio
That's
I heard
series,
that on the
10
pretty cool.
episodes. Yep.
That's pretty
No
cool.
way.
I knew you were going to kill yourself when you heard that, Joe. I was
Yep,
like, oh, I know he knows it. I know he knows it. All right. How many characters have played, how many actors have played multiple characters in MCU movies? Marvel Cinematic Movie, like universe movies. Not everything Marvel
Okay.
does, just those 23 movies. How many
So say it
actors
again.
have played different characters?
Different characters.
Mm-hmm.
Look at the smoke coming out y'all's ears.
I got.
This is a little confusing.
Well, no, just within the MCU, how many actors have played more than one character?
I had
love
three,
your
but I
faces
lost
right
the third
now.
one. I had three, but I lost my third one. And now I'm brain farting.
I know one. I know two or three of them on the top of my head.
No, are you saying like a character's been characters
An
been played by
actor's played
two
a
different?
I got it. Let's go, Nathan.
No.
Let's
How
go,
many
Nathan.
actors have played two different characters?
Me, Nathan. I'm gonna say three.
Okay, Nathan, you're wrong. It's not three.
Different characters.
Everybody's sitting here counting in their heads, like, "Oh my gosh, we're going to have to go."
Mm-hmm.
I'll take
Start
a
throwing
guess one.
numbers
I'll
out.
take a guess
Wait, hold
one.
on.
Where's
No,
that timer
not
at?
one.
Travis
Travis,
2.
no, not two.
All right,
I'm
keep
gonna
it
be
going
honest
up,
with you,
guys.
I-
Keep guessing the numbers.
Joe,
Anthony
4.
4.
Joe,
Anthony
4, no.
5.
Sarah, 5.
Tony 5.
Anthony
It is
six.
5. Tony got that one. It is 5. Yeah.
Damn it,
One
Tony
of
got
them,
me
one of
for-
them is
got me
Benedict
for me.
Cumberbatch. I know that for sure. One of them is Cumberbatch.
No, he's not played two different characters in the
Yes,
MCU.
he has.
Who's he
Who
played?
did he play the first one?
He played two characters in Doctor Strange. He played Dormammu.
I think he was
Ooh.
counting
Like the voice
movies
of
before
Dormammu.
the MCU.
Okay, you know
not
what?
in this.
That-
Not
you're
2 roles
right.
in the MCU.
No, he's right.
You
That's
might
a
be
ca-
right. I'll give
Yeah,
you that.
that's-
From the news.
Because he goes. He plays the voice of Dormammu.
Well, from the news, you're
Say your
absolutely
question
right.
again,
I won't
Greg.
argue with that.
Wait. Read your question again.
He said name an actor that plays two different characters.
More than
in the
two different
MCU.
roles. Yeah, at least two different roles in the MCU.
Yeah.
Two different characters.
Only one I can think of is Vision. Paul Bettany.
Yeah.
That's not even one that
Jarvis.
I have on here, but that's another one
What?
too.
So that's 7.
That's
okay,
7.
where's-
What do you
What do you
have?
have?
Look,
I'm
I'll give you the
curious
list.
now.
I'll
What do
give
you
you the
have?
list of what I looked at. It was Gemma Chan. She appeared in Captain Marvel as one of the background characters, and she appeared as a character in Luke Cage. Hold on. Gemma Chan. She appeared in Captain Marvel, and what's the other one she has right here?
You can't believe
I'm gonna get Brent on here.
Yeah, like, what's
Yeah,
going
Brent's
on
on
here?
here.
Bet
It's going
these
crazy
questions.
right now. She played Mina Irva in Captain Marvel, and then it doesn't give the other characters she played. Either way, look.
Did you
Wait.
just blunder this game?
No, I didn't.
Hey,
blunder.
okay,
I
so
blundered
you
one
got-
question.
Blow it on the
Justice
game-winning
question.
shot.
I
Just
blundered
this
one question of
Just
anything.
this question.
Yeah, just this question.
Okay.
Anyway, let's
Moving
go to the
on.
next question. I don't feel like going. I should have
Next.
wrote this all down beforehand, but I don't feel like going through all this right now. Last question for Marvel.
Mhm.
Name all the Infinity Stones and where they were introduced in the MCU.
Be a while.
Nathan. Oh, shit. Tesseract is the space stone. The Mind Stone was in Loki's
Where was
staff.
it introduced at?
Oh, the
You mean
movies?
like movies or?
I thought you meant like what proper
What
object they
movie
were in.
did you first see it in?
Okay, so the Tesseract would be that Thor: The Dark World, or no, Thor's with the Tesseract we first saw, right?
No, you're already wrong. You want me to stop you?
Wait a minute, what?
Does
I
anybody else
can't
wanna
remember.
go?
I don't know. I'm done. I can't. It's been so long. I don't know.
Anybody else
It's good
got
to
it?
name
I'm
the
thinking here,
stones.
Yeah,
Don't
I
think,
can't
Travis. Just do it.
figure out which stone's what. I mean, I do, but
Oh, I thought this one was going to be a no-brainer for some of y'all. I was like, oh my
Dude,
gosh.
for
Just,
real?
it's
I
just
don't
remembering
know.
like all the.
Remember-
It's
Yeah,
It's
location.
which
not.
one's which and where they saw it first. Yeah.
Well, like
true, you gotta sort
where
it
do-
out.
Where you see it? What in production?
What are you talking about?
or
What
When was-
in-
movie do you first see it in? Where's the
when
first
was the
time you see
Tesseract
it in the
first
movie?
introduced then?
Captain
The
America.
Tesseract is first introduced in Captain America.
Yeah.
Yes.
Wasn't Thor before Captain America? The fucking end
Yes.
credit scene. So it came in
No,
Thor
that-
first. I'm
no.
right?
No.
Was it Captain America first and then Thor
Captain
and then
America.
Avengers?
Yeah.
Wait.
Captain
So
America
it went
first.
Iron Man, Hulk, Iron Man 2, Captain America, then
Actually-
Thor. I don't think so. I
Yeah,
think it
he's
was
right.
Thor,
Four.
Cap.
Cap was
And
just
it came
before.
in at the end credit
Yes.
scene with Loki there going, oh, that's interesting. I'm right.
Nathan's
Thor
right.
when it first came in.
Nathan's right.
I gotta look
Yeah,
at my new.
thank
new
you, guys.
sources.
Thank you.
Okay.
I'll accept everybody's apology right
Okay.
now because I
Then
think I was on
Nathan-
the right
I
track.
apologize
then
for nothing, 'cause I
Nathan,
didn't say you were
continue.
wrong.
Oh,
Then you were right about that.
I can't
Continue.
apologize
then.
for nothing.
You got the first
Well,
one.
Then
You got
now
the first one.
Loki Stone. Loki Stone is the Mind Stone.
Right.
The Ether is the Reality Stone in the Dark World.
Where
Right.
was Loki's? Where was it first introduced though? Loki's
That's
one.
true. Where was Loki's scepter first introduced?
In the Avengers.
In the Avengers. Okay. yeah.
Okay. Okay. Well, then, yeah, and then you got the Ether, which is the Reality Stone in the Dark World.
Right.
The Power Stone in Guardians of the Galaxy.
Right.
Shit. Hang on. Oh God, what is it? Hang on.
So you got
I
the
Remember
know,
the
mind.
steel.
I know where the
Power,
I
you
know
got-
where the Soul Stone is, but I gotta get. Hang on, I'm missing. Can't think right now. You guys got me on the spot.
Going for the steal.
That's right. Don't name the
Can you
last
like
two.
divide up points?
Oh, the Time Stone in Doctor Strange, and then the Soul Stone in Infinity War.
There you go. Nailed it.
Mhm.
All right.
Got it.
Got it. Nathan got him one. There you go. bud.
Now,
Jesus.
here's a question for me though.
What's that?
The Tesseract, does that not the Tesseract? Sorry, Loki's staff. That shouldn't
That's where
that
the Mind
count-
Stone was.
Yeah, but shouldn't that count until Age of Ultron? Because we don't actually see the stone until Age of Ultron.
We don't
He
see
said,
the
where was it
stone.
introduced?
Right, but
Okay.
then you have to say the same thing about the Space Stone. You don't see, you see the Tesseract in Captain America.
Mhm.
So, I mean, I thought about that when I made the question, but I was
Yeah.
like, nah, I'll go with that. So,
Technicality.
All right.
Technicality.
exactly. All right. 8 questions left. Now we're going to other. This can cover everything, like everything in this genre from Jurassic
Here's
There's
a
one
Harry
Star
Potter
Trek.
for you.
You
Jurassic
want to
Park,
throw
Star
an arrow
Trek,
question
Indiana
Potter
Jones, all
for
that
your
stuff.
buddy? You want to throw an arrow question here for your co-host? I mean, like,
Nope. You sat out DC. You came in too late.
That's right.
I'm sure he didn't have an arrow question.
There was
in
no
there.
arrow. I'm
He didn't.
sorry.
No.
No, it wasn't.
Thank you,
All right.
Sarah.
Go.
No, thank you for being truthful. I will remember that, co-host.
Mhm. He said Flash, but no arrow.
Oh, even like.
Well, he just said Flash as a character and not.
Oh,
But
okay,
still, it was
Very true.
Flash. Period. It was like
It was.
Stop. You're putting me in hot water right now. I got a podcast with this guy 3 days a week. Come on now. And get my ass kicked 4 days a week by him in 2K. So
You're welcome.
All right, we're going to other now. Like I said, this is everything except for it excludes DC, Marvel, and Star Wars. So it's everything other than that. All right. What is the name of the inn where Aragorn first meets the hobbits?
Nathan,
The
prancing pony.
prancing pony is correct, sir.
There are a lot of prancing going on in there.
You're a prancing pony.
Yeah. Okay.
Nathan.
Who was the first actor to play or actually, you know what? I scratched this question because I didn't like this question. Sorry. Let me get rid of that one. Sorry.
Actor,
scratch
just
it
name
out.
any actor
Didn't scra-
right now.
didn't
Just
scratch
go.
it
You'll
out.
be right.
Tom
I'll go
Cruise.
back to
Dean.
that. I'll go back to that one at the end if y'all want to. Okay. What is on the license plate of the DeLorean?
Oh, Chris.
Joe,
Joe.
out of time.
Out of time. That is correct, sir.
Chris, I heard you first.
I got
yeah,
screwed.
Yeah, Chris.
I
you
heard
got
Chris,
screwed.
did you? Oh, I thought I heard Joe
Greg,
first. I'm
you
sorry.
screwed me a minute ago too.
All right.
whenever we talked about it.
No.
You
I
screwed
will
me.
gladly.
No.
I will
Chris-
gladly bow
Chris,
because I
did you
like
hear?
Joe.
Did you hear? Like, oh, did I miss it? Oh, like same
All right,
thing.
Joe's got like 20
Oh,
points
come
already, so
on.
there's no catching him. It doesn't matter.
Same thing. Same thing.
The other is what's
We're
gonna
just
hurt
having
me.
fun. We're just
Yeah.
having fun.
All right. Here we go. Nathan, this one's for you, buddy. What is the name of the fifth turtle?
Nathan.
Nathan.
He said it was
Nathan's the name of it.
Venus de
Venus
Milo.
He said he
I
just named
refuse
his
to
name
answer it.
Venus de Milo.
Just because I wanted you to say it to mention that garbage extra series that came after that because I know you hate it. Yeah. But you know it. You've obviously seen enough to know it. So there you go.
No, I just won't forget it. It just burned. It's burned in there.
It's burned
in there.
There. Folks, for those of y'all don't know, if y'all see, I'm sure everybody here is probably seen
The next mutation.
next
Enough
mutation
said.
of Ninja Turtles. Yeah.
Enough
It's
said.
horrible, but I recommend checking it out just to have a good laugh. So, all
I
right,
remember watching that when it came on. I'm old.
all right. What position does Harry play on his Quidditch team?
Anthony.
Nathan.
Anthony.
A snitch.
No.
No.
Sarah.
Sarah.
Hey,
Sure.
Anthony or Nathan said,
fuck!
Did
I
Nathan
got
say
screwed
it?
again.
"Yep, he got screwed." Nathan.
It's all right. Go ahead. Give it to Sarah.
We'll give
We're
it
on
to
the
Sarah.
same team, Nathan. Remember? We're on the
That's
same
That's right.
team.
That's right. I thought you were
High five.
combining
High
points
five.
anyway. That's right. That's right. All right. All right. Complete this this line. We got the tools. We got the talent. Blank. This one's a tough.
No, it's not. It's just I'm trying to. I know where
Chris
it's
knows
from.
exactly where it's from.
I
He
know
just
where
can't
it's
remember the
from. I
line.
know exactly where
Yeah.
it's from.
Where's it from? 'Tools.
I'll get half points if I know where it's from.
I'll give you a half point.
Oh
Okay.
my God,
Go.
Travis, Travis.
Travis.
Do you have to say the movie or where?
No, you
Say
have
the
to
movie.
finish the line.
Oh,
Oh yeah, you finished the line. Sorry. Yeah.
damn! I'm
That's
forgetting the
right.
last part.
Let's go get a half point.
That's right. You
It's-
want to get a half point? You can get it. I just told
Yeah,
Chris to get a half
it's from
point.
it's
So
Chris
no.
said
it's
from
from
Ghostbusters.
Ghostbusters.
I
I'll
know,
give
even
both
know
y'all a
who
half
says
point.
it, but I
I'll
can't
give both
remember
of you a
the
half point for that.
Ernie Hudson. It's the guy who says it, but I can't even remember.
You got
All right.
the tools.
How about
You
Winston?
got the talent.
That's right. That's right. Nailed it. All right. 2 more questions left, y'all.
We'll finish it.
Yeah,
Finish
what
it.
is it?
Was the
Yeah.
yeah.
Oh, I'm
Listen,
sorry. It's Miller
listen.
time.
Oh well, shoot! I thought it was like that. I thought you were like finished the. It's a 2 different characters then. That's
What
2
is
different
going
characters.
on?
It's the end of the saying. The saying
no,
is
what happened was Winston goes. We got the tools, we got the talent. Then Murray goes as Venkman. It's Miller time. I have
Right.
seen that movie way too many times.
I know you have.
That's not
That's
the
what-
line.
this- I put
that's a
this one in
separate
there because I
line.
know you love Ghostbusters.
That's a separate
I was like,
line.
I
Great.
gave you a half
It's a
point.
You better throw that
You
question
might-
out
I
because
gave
you
you
about
half
to get.
point.
Mm-mm.
I
Give
know.
you a
I'm not
point.
arguing for the point. I'm just arguing the structure of the
Great.
question.
Yeah, it's
You've
Look
used
like
all
he
your
wants the
mulligans,
point.
okay?
It's
You've
it's
used
a
all your
tricky one.
mulligans.
Y'all know how my trivia works. I am not Alex Trebek. Okay.
I don't think we know how your
Oh,
trivia works.
all
I think that's
right.
kind of
Dude.
the
I don't know how
problem.
your trivia
man.
works. I'm new to this.
That was not a low blow. That guy's amazing at trivia.
Joe, just roll with it, man.
Yeah.
Just roll with
Oh, I
it.
am.
Anyway. Next question. Who are the indigenous people of Pandora?
Chris,
The
the Navi.
That is
Wow, and I
correct.
walked there.
Oh yeah,
All right.
that is an
last
amazing
question, y'all.
restaurant they have down there.
I
though.
want no Avatar. You know, I don't
I
know.
do love that ride.
Never
Amazing
been on.
ride.
Want to.
Great ride.
Great ride. Great
Yeah,
ride.
it was
Last
pretty
question.
impressive.
What is Lieutenant Uhura's first name?
I'm gonna wait for Sarah. Give it to.
Wait, who?
Damn it, I
Lieutenant
can't think of
Uhura.
it.
Lorraine
We
Uhura.
just watched the movie.
Actually, I didn't, but
Oh,
Sarah, you
One
call
Star
yourself
Trek.
a fan.
that's the one Star Trek question you pull. That's the
I
one.
mean,
I
hey.
can't. I can't.
here.
can't.
Well, I'll talk
First name?
about.
Joe Nichols.
I can't talk to you.
Okay, no. We'll how about this? We'll substitute it and see how good she remembers stuff.
No substitutions.
I'll substitute.
You're
the
asking
question.
for her first name, Uhura's?
Yeah.
Yes.
Come on, Sarah.
I swear to God, I cannot remember.
Neoto.
Luis.
Close enough.
He's still
Neota.
Uhura. That's
Yeah,
it.
Neota. Yeah. but you-
NYOTO. Like Neoto.
NYOTO.
Yeah.
I
That's
know
the
this.
question.
In you.
There we go.
It's like
That's the only movie I've
James-
seen.
Would you say? Would
Well,
you know
other
the
than
T and James T. Kirk?
Absolutely. That's
Hope so.
Tiberius.
I don't know. God.
What about Jean?
Hell, I don't even know.
What about
like,
Picard's
Will
first
Riker's
name, huh?
twin. I
Oh.
mean, it's like
Captain Luke.
stuff like that. Data's
Damn.
cat, Spot.
Jean-Luc
that
Picard.
kind
Alright.
of stuff.
So check it out, y'all. I'm adding it up here.
I don't want to check nothing out. We know Joe killed it because you gave it to him.
Without doubt.
Joe,
He must have paid
Joe,
you out.
Joe did kill
Every
it.
round.
All
I'm
right.
paying a rate now.
So we have Tony coming in with 2, Travis coming in with 1.5, but he came in late, so I got to give him credit with that. Sarah had 3, Chris had 4.5, Nathan had 6, and Joe killed it with 8. So Joe is
Wow.
the champion for the night.
And I
Nice.
had
Yeah.
0.
Yes. So
Stop, Clay.
I like to do these every few months because it's fun, you know. And it's
You have to
fun.
let me know next time so I can come back to defend my title.
Definitely. Man. The champion. You got
I'm
to.
going to be host.
I
next
don't
time,
know
Joe.
if I
wanna
could-
do
Yeah,
CCW.
yes, you are,
Oh,
Travis.
Greg,
You're
you
the
get
I
in
don't
on
know if I
these.
could fairly
Yeah,
come back
somebody else
and
needs
Joe.
to-
I-
Hey, I will get in on these if one of y'all decides to make the
I will.
questions.
Greg, I'm going to
Totally.
do a DCCW trivia in.
No,
No, that's not- no,
look,
Nobody
that's
here
totally
will
not
win.
fair.
Nobody will
Everything.
know.
That's
Oh, they'll
totally
be
not
sensibly.
fair.
They'll be
Yes.
they'll be sensible. Actually,
Sensible to
no,
you, yeah.
it'll be
What
from
is
no,
Green
it'll be from
episode
our
and
television.
scene where
No, it'll
Arrow
be from-
said this word.
No, God,
You
no,
know?
boys, come on.
Hey, we're
man.
gonna do a
I'm not
Power Rangers
psycho.
trivia.
Yeah.
I could do that.
Yeah, why not?
Television,
Huge.
television shows,
Yeah.
shows,
I hear you.
superhero television shows. is
It
what
could
it'll
be very fun. Could be very, very fun.
Superhero
All right.
television shows. I won't stick in DCCW.
Yeah,
right.
right. Whatever.
Good times.
No,
True
Good
or
one arrow
false?
question.
Oliver had the Canary sisters.
I
We'll
don't-
get that. We'll get
Both of them. Yep.
Over
know.
and over again.
Yeah.
Oh,
Station.
of course, that's where
Nathan.
I'm there trying to think where. Of course, that's where you went with it, Nathan.
All three of them.
All right.
Hey, Truth
Check it
hurts.
out. That's trivia. Joe won tonight. Joe, you're definitely coming back next time. Everybody
Nice.
else is welcome back. And
Boo,
in a
Joe.
few
Good
weeks,
job,
I'm sure
Joe.
I'll probably do some
Joe,
more trivia
Joe,
again.
Joe,
But
Joe,
thank
Joe,
y'all. That was a
Joe,
really good
Joe,
time.
Joe.
Let's take our last break. Let's come back and let's talk WandaVision. And then
I'm
we'll-
gonna bow out and let you all talk spoilers, so that
Sounds
way
good.
I will bow out and let you all talk
Have you
about
seen it yet?
Tune in.
Same.
To,
Yeah.
Chris,
uh,
Where
so-
can they
Alliance.
find you at, brother?
Yep, you can find me on Twitter at Chris Balga. You got World's Finest True Believers. We got dropping a new episode on Monday. We've got Frank Martin, who's just dropped a Kickstarter. That was also on Joe's show, so he'll be on my show on Monday. Drop the preview, so it's pretty obvious the preview, and we'll go from there. But yeah, Marvel Alliance, we've got. Yep, we'll be deep diving into everything of the first 2 episodes, Easter eggs, things you need to pay attention for, what's coming, and all the big rumors that have dropped this week that we were not expecting. So,
You guys are going knuckle deep. So it's going to
so and
it's pretty intense. So.
and like Star Wars Alliance, if anyone wants to deep dive on, just let us know. And we're going to lead every Marvel Alliance with WandaVision talk. So it'll be the start of every show.
I might jump on this week because
Yep.
I'm available too.
Cool. Yep. All right.
Very nice.
Catch
Well,
y'all
have
later.
a good week,
So much
Chris.
You too.
Later,
I'll
Chris.
see you tomorrow, I'm
Have a
sure.
good
Have a
time.
good one, buddy.
I'm also bouncing out too. I'm not seeing the show yet.
Oh, all right. We'll see you
Tony,
later,
have a good
man.
one. Thanks for coming on.
Good seeing you,
No problem,
Tony.
guys.
Appreciate it.
Tony.
See you guys.
What the hell happened, Clay? Was you just being a voyeur too and just hanging out waiting?
No,
Just waiting for your opportunity to come back.
My wife finished dinner, so I had to go finish eating. So
It's very important.
yes.
Yeah.
You know, I will be honest, like, and I know this is gonna sound really sappy, but for the past 2 weeks is probably the most time I've spent with my wife in the past like year and a half, due to like me having the job that I have and COVID and all that stuff. Yeah, so it's been nice, you know.
Make sure you drink a lot of Pedialyte.
Clay, I totally feel you on that because I have spent more time with my husband and children than I probably have in.
Hey, it's family time.
And again, I'm ready for everybody to go their separate ways.
I was so trying to hold it in. Oh man!
All right, well, let's get this one here started. Let's talk about WandaVision. Last topic of the night. Sarah, I'm going to start with
Travis
you
to go
on
first.
Ladies first. Sarah, I'm gonna start with you on this because you said you were very intrigued to talk WandaVision. Take it away. Give me some overall thoughts, and then let's get everybody's overall thoughts, and then we'll dive real deep into it. So just kind of go around the circle.
Well, just kind of based off the previews and everything, I kind of had an idea, like the whole television, that kind of sitcom-ish type thing. But I really, and it was cute. It was really cute, but I really enjoy all the extras that were kind of woven into it. So when I say I was intrigued, it's the fact of I'm just kind of curious to see how this is going to play out. So, but I still love their chemistry. I love, was it Ashley Olsen and
Elizabeth Olsen.
Elizabeth Olsen and Paul Bettany. Yeah. I still love their chemistry. I think they're just the cutest thing. So it was just, like I said, it was just very intriguing. That's kind of like with Star Wars, it's the Star Wars Alliance, when Katie's always like, what's your first impression? I was just like intrigued because I'm like, ooh, I want more. Because it's more than just like the surface thing. So, but yeah, I think it's gonna be cool. It's gonna be interesting.
Totally.
All right, who's next?
Sarah. Totally think you're right, Sarah.
Travis, Joe, somebody who wants to go? Clay, anybody? Go ahead.
Yeah, I'll go.
Sure.
I stayed up until 2 a.m. to watch this premiere. Yeah. I actually
He's a night guy, so
I was watching the live stream with Snell and Taylor and all of them over at Geekverse, and
yeah, there's my problem.
And
Chris waits to do his review. Snail does this twice. Sorry, that's a whole other thing. All right, here we go.
And so I was like, I might as well just stay up. I was just staying up, seeing how it would go. And I will say, I think I genuinely, whenever I was watching these 2 episodes that it premiered with, it was like tuning into TV land.
Yeah,
and
right about
that was so much fun. Because there, don't get me wrong. If you're watching the TV Land channel, you see everything super pixelated because not everything is updated with 4K or whatever. But watching this, there were times that I was a little bit taken aback because of how clear the camera was.
Skipper didn't mute his thing when he left.
I sure didn't.
Fuck that muting, Greg. I don't mute shit.
Man, you
no, you
ruined
don't.
my
No, you
expectation on
don't.
this show. I'm trying to talk to you guys. Gosh.
Show.
We don't know how to behave. I'm sorry.
No, but like there was moments where like there was some really good like cinematography where it was really close up to either Wanda's face or Vision's face, and it was just so clear. And I'm like, this is not TV Land. Like this is an actual like modern day show, and it just worked out. Like it was odd, it was funny. I didn't catch all of the Easter eggs. I think I'm going to watch the first 2 episodes again probably tomorrow to specifically look for Easter eggs. But it was good overall. I enjoyed it. I really did.
Same camp as Clay here for me. I enjoyed it. I enjoyed the second one a lot more than the first. I think it's because of the setting of like the 50s sitcom in the first episode didn't work for me. I just wasn't a fan of that. I've never been a fan of that sort of.
I Love Lucy, that kind of thing.
Yeah, never been a fan of
that. The 2 shows that they were mirroring is I Love Lucy and Bewitched, right?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
What's the first one? I Love Lucy, or was it
Yes.
Dick Van Dyke?
I think it was a combo of the two. Really.
Okay.
Well,
Yeah.
it's kind of like
I
that
was gonna say,
genre.
It was
yeah,
that
I think
genre,
Dick Van
yes,
Dyke was
but-
definitely in there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Because like him,
There was a little dick in there.
yeah,
You know. So I mean, come
when
on.
he was tripping over like the everything, it kind of Dick Van Dyke show esque. But
But yeah, I didn't. There wasn't much in the first. I enjoyed the mystery part, the toaster. I did catch the toaster, Stark toaster.
Yeah, I like the
commercials.
commercials.
the commercials are great.
I think the commercials, personally, I think the commercials are a lot more. I think that
They
they're-
missed the chance to
dramatic.
call that the Stark Toaster 3000. They called it the 2000.
Well,
I think
let's
I think
wait
it has
for
to
the
do
next
with Sokovia.
episode.
I think that has to do with her traumatic experience with the Stark bomb and Sokovia. I think that's where that comes from. I think these are little spots of her remembering her past because the watch in the
But
commercial.
here's
Let's
the
not
thing.
dive into it yet. We're just giving
Not-
overviews. Not yet.
I want to say something about that. Though. I
Sorry,
want to say
but
something
yeah.
about that.
Okay.
Who hasn't gone? Because everybody's gone. I'll go.
No, I also enjoyed it. I've only watched it the one time this morning. I want to watch it again because I want to see everything and kind of take a fine tooth comb through it. But from the overall reaction, I enjoyed it. I'm looking forward to what they're gonna do. Having them, I like the premise of going through the older comedy TV shows and it switching to every episode because as you know, it also switches up the house and the layout. So which is
Mhm.
we'll get into it obviously deeper, but so far so good. 2 episodes in, I'm liking it. Let's see what the third one brings.
You know, I agree. Me and my wife watched it this morning, and she's never really been huge into these Marvel shows. She'll watch them, and she knows a little bit about it, but doesn't really get into it. But we both love like I Love Lucy and the Dick Van Dyke Show, and Bewitched. We love those old shows like that because I grew up watching them. And seeing this was really cool, so it automatically drew her right into it. You know, I told her I was like, "Well, it's going to change." I was like, "Just be ready. It's going to change." But it's nice that we're enjoying this. They did a great job of it. I love the little comedic points they put into every episode. They really made it feel like a 50s or 60s sitcom. Just enjoyed it a lot, and I'm excited to see where they go in the future with it. You know, I like the first episode better than the second because the first episode was almost strictly just that old timey type feel. The second's when you start to discover more stuff. Where I do like to discover more stuff, it's confusing to me because I don't know where they're going. So until I know where they're going, the first one's going to be a little better than the second one for me. So, but that's it. Everybody got their overall views.
Nathan, did you say anything?
Nathan?
I didn't.
I'm sorry,
have
Nathan.
you
Go
seen
ahead.
it?
I have seen it. And,
Okay, I want to see something that
No,
comes.
I'm waiting. I'm waiting for him to just
Or you wanna
pour
dive
all
a
the
little
shit
deeper
out
into
real
it?
quick.
No,
'cause I know-
it just
Hot take,
I-
hot take, hot take, hot take.
like
He don't
there
like
was
it.
some
He don't
there was
like
some
it.
there was some good stuff in there, like their chemistry. There was a couple good jokes and stuff in there, but like why? I get she's creating her own reality and that's the thing, but just why are we doing this? I don't. Not for me. I
To
don't
be
now-
fair,
now
Nathan.
to be well, I just say to be fair, honestly, and I told this to Travis earlier that I have no desire to watch these 2 episodes again. And if I do my rewatch, I will probably wait and jump. Now, barring how episode 3 goes, if it's another nonsensical episode where literally nothing happens till the very last 26 seconds, and then we have another 8 minutes of credits, which that's another story all in itself. But like I'll skip these first 2 episodes every single time on a rewatch. If this thing is drastic and it needs to be watched in canon, like if I'm doing my MCU rewatch, wherever, my wife wasn't a fan of it was the first episode was funny. I got some chuckles and stuff, but I was just why she could create her own reality where they're doing everything. It doesn't have to be a yuckity yuck black and white. I don't know. It's one for me.
Well, I will say, to be fair, Paul Bettany, he also asked the question why. He apparently was very, off-put by the idea of sitcoms or the setting of a sitcom when he first got the scripts.
Yeah. Well, I think we need to wait and see where they go with it in the future because there's a lot of times where it could make total sense once we figure out where they're going in the end. Once again, I've called this for a long time. I think this is going to be a variation of House of M to bring X-Men into the Marvel Cinematic Universe. And they through the first 2 episodes they haven't hinted at that at all. but they also haven't given any kind of clues to that not being it. So I still think it's very possible they could have some kind of. It's not going to be. It's going to be like a Civil War interpretation. Civil War was Civil War.
You have your House of M nod with the wine.
There's the nod. You're right with the wine bottle. Yes, but I'm saying we haven't. But if that's the only thing, then I can't argue. Oh well, they took House of M and kind of copied that. If that's the only thing I see from House of M, I need to see her bring in different characters, and then when she snaps back to her reality, which I think is going to happen, those characters stay in the universe with their histories.
Let's dive into it.
That's how you write in. Yeah, let's dive into it. Sarah, go ahead.
Point. Go ahead. If we want to dive into it, the one particular point, I'm just like, I was with you until you just automatically have a baby bump. The hell.
That's a little weird.
That one was weird. Throughout the second episode, especially. And they name it in the first two. They say it a couple times in the first two. It's a very big issue on for the children. I think in the first episode. Yeah, I think in the first episode, somebody says something to her. In the first episode, remember his boss and her wife ask, "Where are you from?"
That was a weird
one of the questions,
too.
and why haven't you had kids yet? And they answer the first two, but ignore the third one with kids.
They don't answer the first
problem. Is she makes a baby bump out of this. Like,
has anyone seen
that's your problem?
Go ahead, Travis.
Has anyone seen Nightmare on Elm Street 3? Dream Warriors.
No.
Yes.
Because essentially, Wanda is like the max level of somebody in the dream world who has full control over everything that's going on.
Well, and I think
she can make things happen. So she made that happen.
Well, I think that's what's happening too, because
Scary Terry.
I just don't know how that throws you off.
But see, they almost immediately flip flop with the idea of whether Wanda has control or not.
Yeah.
Because in the beginning,
about that,
in the beginning, or when I say in the beginning, but in the first episode, it seems like she's very confused. She doesn't know anything. But in the end of the second episode, it's very clear because she says no, and then you get the rewind.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
So we don't know exactly what the hell is going on.
What's with the bees?
But I think it's more so. I think the bee costume is a nod to who's the MODOK's people? The
AIM.
Oh,
yeah,
wait, Hive is DC. Sorry.
Yeah, Hive
it
is
could
DC.
very well. You could be. It could very well be them. It could be somebody experimenting on her.
Well, and that's the thing I'm getting, because you know it's in her head. I mean, to me, it's obvious it's in her head.
Who's doing this to you, Wanda?
I just feel like it's in her head because with all this stuff that's trying to, like with the radio, with oh gosh, who was the lady?
I think it's a bubble dimension on Earth.
Yeah, I think she's made.
It's something that she's created. She's in there, and
she's taken over this town because when Mr. Hart's having a heart attack and she's looking at it, she's saying stop it. I think that's Wanda's losing control because everything's happening. I think that woman's telling Wanda stop it, because she's the one doing it. She keeps looking at her and saying stop it.
Or do
and
they
Wanda
even
starts freaking, and then she says, no, I think this town does exist, but in the trailer, you remember that big oozy bubble thing around it. I think she is somehow quarantined. That's how Sword, which by the way, Sword's in this because you see the emblem. That's why they're monitoring the outside stuff. They're trying to get in because that. If you remember the trailer, that bubble thing where she took over the town and these people are trapped in her fucking weird thing.
I have a question for everybody.
The Simpsons.
The voice that you've heard saying who's doing this to you, Wanda?
Mm-hmm.
That's
does that sound like Randall Park's character from Ant-Man? Like the
yes,
the guy
that's him.
That's
him.
Yes. Okay, that's what I thought as well. Okay.
I
didn't check to see if he was credited. Well, you see him in the trailer running towards something.
Now that you say that, that's great. I think you're right.
Yeah.
I caught it more on the second episode.
Yeah, same.
Because you hear it for a split second at the very end when you see the TV and the credits and all of that.
I wasn't sure. I had a hint of it then, but yeah.
In the second episode, it's like right there in the radio where they're next to the pool and everything goes freaking crazy. But I love the Pleasantville type play with the blood. That was
the helicopter.
Well, no, for me. The woman
that was
cut
Sword
her
getting
hand
inside her bubble.
Yeah, it was. I think it was Sword, but that's the lady she cut her hand, and like an hour later, when they are doing the performance, her hand's not cut.
I noticed that.
I have a point too about the helicopter. If this is the guy from Ant-Man, there is, and Ant-Man was captured, there is no way to think that could very well be a miniaturized helicopter from Ant-Man's tech. Like it very well could be.
Looks a
I don't
little
think it
bit
is.
big.
Like I don't think it is. But
Well, no, because we have
could
to
be.
remember this is after.
Yeah, Ant-Man's not captured anymore.
No, but he was. So like, who's to say that Sword
So
doesn't have
they
that
took
tech?
his technology.
Yeah, who's
No,
to say
Travis,
Sword
following your line of logic, look,
That's a good
you're
point, yeah.
absolutely right. It could happen, but it just doesn't work out. It's too big. Look what Hank kept a tank in his pocket. The tank would be bigger than that helicopter. That helicopter was this big.
Yeah, but let's just say
It doesn't that depend
it
on the
was like this
size of
big.
the actual.
or this is them
How big was that, sir?
recreating the tech.
No, I don't know. That's just my thing. You could be very well onto something, but if we're going by the little rules of the universe, though, which they can
But-
change at any time, usually
There's no rules in this universe, sir. Come on now. There's
I'm
no
just
rules.
enjoying it for what it is. I mean, I have
Right.
not read The House of M and all that. Sorry.
You should.
But, you
Oh,
know,
good.
just, I mean, because the only thing I really know of this particular Wanda is through the MCU. So it's just interesting just seeing how everything plays out. So and that's what I mean. That's what I mean by intrigued, because, you know, is it a bubble? Is it just in her head? You know, is it, all these outside trying to get in? I mean, I just think it's going to be a fun series, honestly. I mean, I think there's going to be, like I said, a lot of Easter eggs. There's going to be callbacks to, comics and, like just the, because I can't wait to see her in like her Scarlet Witch costume, and like the old Vision. I can't wait to see that. So, I mean, I'm just enjoying it for what it is. And I think it's what we kind of expected, but I'm hoping it's more than that.
See, I expected weird. I expected strange.
Exactly.
But I just didn't like. I don't know if like Umbrella
I think it's going to
Academy
evolve
and
a
Doom
little
Patrol
bit.
have gotten me so used to like weird that like maybe this wasn't weird enough. Maybe it was
This
just
is a
like
different
I was going
kind
to
of
say,
weird.
you
You know what I
have
mean?
to
I don't
remember.
know.
You have to remember that this is Disney. This is
Yeah.
the MCU.
This is a different kind of weird.
This-
You're not gonna have those
this
ghosts
is
in the
their-
corner.
This is their very conservative version of weird.
Well,
It's like
you will, but you won't see them.
little slutty ghost.
it's like this is so people are like, hey, let's do something weird. Let's eat cereal with orange juice, and Disney's like, no, we're gonna do it weird. We're gonna 2% milk.
Right.
Like
Oh,
that's what
yeah.
weird is for
Ooh.
Disney.
Goat milk.
That's what it is. So we
I
can
just-
see these episodes as they are. I think the formula that you don't like, Nathan, I think we're going to get the
I
5
think it's
to
cute,
3 minute.
though.
We're gonna get the 5 to 3
Well,
minute
thank you, Sarah. You're
endings
not so bad yourself.
of like the outside
Right.
of like the outside world trying to invade.
Right.
So,
Up until
but how
the last three, I'm gonna say it now. The last 3 episodes, we're gonna see more of the outside than the inside.
I can see that what you're saying. Yeah, a little bit every episode until the last 3.
Yeah, it's
And
kind of
last
like
2,
trying
they
to
go
crack
full on
into it.
outside.
So
Yeah, I
you,
can see
you
that.
know.
I'm
Mhm.
gonna say the last 4 because I think we'll get the next 3 weeks, maybe even just next 2 weeks of going to other sitcoms.
This is 9
eras.
episodes.
Yes,
50s. We went to 50s and 60s in the first 2. We're gonna have to go to 70s.
we're going
which is
to
70s,
looks
80s,
like
90s,
Brady's Bunch
present
next
day.
time.
Mhm.
We get
I
like
don't-
Three's Company, then they have like Friends, and it's
Then
just,
Saved by the Bell, then Fresh Prince of Bel Air. Let's
God,
do
I
it,
really
y'all.
don't-
Like,
But no, I'm
yes.
thinking we'll do like a 70s. We'll jump into the 90s, and maybe that will be
What
it.
show will they use in the 90s?
Hopefully,
Full
more
House.
Friends.
But
Family Matters.
Seinfeld.
Thank you, Nathan.
No, it's gonna be it's gonna
It's an
be
apartment.
my
It's gotta
wife
be a
and
house.
my what is it?
Married
Is
with
it,
Children?
Yeah, Married with Children. That's
Married
what
with
it is.
Children.
I can see
There
that
you go. Yeah.
I would love that.
They
If
have
she
kids.
just stood
Probably
there
so,
with his
because
hands-
if she got
with his
kids by
hands
then.
phased- he didn't even wear pants. He just phased
Vision
into his fucking abdomen. Because it looked like he had it down his pants.
as Bundy. Oh my god.
yeah.
Oh my god.
No, so I
man.
could probably see the last 4
What about as
episodes.
Wanda as Peg? I mean,
I love it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
We know how
my-
Peggy used to dress.
Okay, my peep.
Leopard
gotta
print,
check.
Yeah.
everything.
Think of the real
Are you
world.
gonna go,
Hey, man.
Travis?
Yeah, I think we're
Yeah,
about out of here anyway. Travis,
bye,
thank you
dear.
so much,
Have a
dude.
good one.
Yeah, where can they find you, buddy?
Travis_156 on Twitter, and 50% of the podcast Greg do, I'm co-hosting them with
That's
him.
right.
That's why he's 57, guys. Come on.
That's right.
I hate steak sauce. Barbecue sauce all the way.
You put steak sauce on a steak. It's not a good steak.
Sorry.
Anyway.
Those
Thanks.
Canadians.
Don't tell me what I like. See ya.
Well, hey, is there anything else y'all want to point out about WandaVision here? Like I said,
I
this
hope it gets
open.
better for me.
I hear you. I can
what
see
they all
where
say.
you're coming from.
Well,
I think you're going to end up being happy in the end. But once again, I don't have anything to base
You-
on except for the fact that I like the first 2 episodes.
Think about
Yeah.
it. It's like some of those other series that we've always talked about that we actually
Right.
just love,
Well-
and like it takes like the first 2 or 3
Mhm.
before you really get into it. So
that's what I
it
said.
really
I can't
gets
remember if
its
Joe or
stride.
Clay said it, but maybe like when we get to the end of it, maybe there'll be a reason why we had to go to the sitcom. Like maybe it'll all make
Exactly.
sense. Where at the end I go, oh, okay,
And,
and
that's probably-
then it makes sense in context, and a
Yeah,
rewatch
the-
will fit it.
exactly. They're after once
Right.
they get like the reveal, which probably won't happen until episode
Sure.
7 or 8. Then
Mhm.
it's like, oh, go back, rewatch everything, and then
Then
everything
it
starts to
makes
make
sense.
sense.
Mhm.
Right.
But at this point in time, I am not for like I'm watching next week for sure. Like I'm
Mhm.
not watching, but like as of right now, with just the way it sits now, like if I'm gonna do my MCU rewatch, I'm not watching those first 2 episodes. Nothing happened, and if this next episode nothing happens, like I don't know. But like I said, who knows? But when I get to episode 9, I go, that was brilliant. Now I get it.
All
and-
you'll have
and it
to
goes
do
better
is
on
wait.
rewatch.
All you'll have to do is wait until somebody does a supercut of all the important stuff on YouTube, and then
Yes.
just watch that. That's
Because
all you
there
gotta
was
do.
You
a-
are
I'm sure there's
speaking
a lot of
my
stuff we
language.
missed. I mean,
Nathan,
it's
just just hate watch it for now, and just
Right.
come
Well,
on here
it's
every
not
week and
even
be
hate.
angry.
I wouldn't say hate. I don't hate it. I just
We
not
don't
over the
well, not-
moon, I guess.
Okay, fair.
Well,
sometimes
look,
it just takes you a minute to get started. I understand
Right.
that.
look at it like this. I did not
Right,
like.
yeah.
I did not like Doom Patrol the first few episodes. I did
Mhm.
not like
It's
Umbrella
true.
Academy the first few episodes. But after I watched the first season and I got through it and I understood what the story was about, and them calling back to that kind of stuff, great series,
Mhm.
great episodes. I loved them, but the first few didn't make sense to me. So I think it's kind of where you're at right now. I'm hoping it's where you're at right now.
Sure.
Because I hope it
Sure.
does get better. I'm hoping that we don't see this and it gets worse. Because I'm enjoying what I'm seeing right now, but they can
Yeah.
always screw
I
it up
think
somehow.
I think once
Yeah.
we get to the reveal in the modern times, if we find out how Wanda brought Vision back, if that's really a Mind Stone in there,
Tie this
like
into the
what
MCU.
what the hell
Yeah.
is Sword
Mhm.
doing? Like, because we know Sword's been
Mhm.
formed, and obviously Fury formed them. And that's why he was kicking it on the Skrull ship, pretending to be on a beach while Spider-Man was dealing with Skrull. Whatever, we know the whole thing. Like, so like maybe when we get to modern times in the reveal, like that turn, I'll be like, oh shit, and then here we go.
Here's a question. So these first 2 episodes are about 25 minutes long, half hour long.
Yeah.
8 minutes
Normal-
of fucking.
Hold on, just fine.
Mhm.
Normal sitcom length. When we get to the outside world, you think it's going to go to about 45 minutes? So
Ooh,
we're not in a sitcom.
I'd love it if it did. Yeah.
That would
That's-
kind of break the fourth wall and be like, hey, we are no
Mhm.
longer in a sitcom.
Correct. That's
Mhm.
that's what I'm saying. Like
That
I
would
like
be
that,
kind of cool.
yeah.
the
I would
normal
appreciate.
sitcom is 22 minutes.
It's a great
give or
idea.
take.
I would
I just hope
appreciate
it does
if they
hit
did.
it where you realize where explains why
Did-
it's a sitcom, because
did
that
you
is
guys-
kind of an odd.
Did you guys
Not
do
sure.
what I did? And whenever the credits started rolling, you pulled it up and seeing that there was still like 8 minutes. You
Oh,
went,
no,
shit,
yeah,
there's
no,
gotta
I
be an
did,
after
I
credit
did,
scene.
and I
gotta be
slowly
an
moved my
after credit.
cursor, and I
Me too,
went,
and
like
it's
I thought
nothing.
there was going to be like an after credit scene or something.
No,
And it
No.
was
Just
it just
8
credits?
8 minutes.
It
of
was
credits.
8 minutes
8
credits.
fucking minutes of
I mean,
credits.
How many
On
people
both
they have
episodes.
doing this?
Both
A
episodes.
lot.
Well, no,
Um,
because in the streaming service they did the English, they did the
Mhm.
German, and I don't know what other language they did, but they did it multiple times in different languages. That's why it was
Hmm.
8 minutes long.
Okay.
Okay.
That makes a little more sense. Why they did it like that doesn't make any sense, but the fact they did it
Yeah.
like that makes more sense. Why it was longer.
All right, after this show, let's give it another chance next week.
All right.
Just stick with it, Nathan. You'll
No,
get
I'm
there.
watching.
You'll get
I'm
there.
watching
You'll
it
get
next
there.
week. I am watching. I'll be there.
If you don't watch, it'll get spoiled on yeah. Oh wait, you're not on social.
I'm not online.
Never mind.
That's
No, you're not
gospel. I'll
worried,
spoil it for
spoiler.
you,
You're
buddy.
fine.
I'll send it to you in text message. And I know
Literally,
you'll
just
read it
wait-
as soon as you see it. so-
Wait
I'll
until
just
the
wait for that
last
YouTube
episode. Just
supercut.
watch it all. Yeah, exactly.
Mhm.
Yeah. But I think overall, man, we're impressed. This is the first Marvel new content we've seen in what, about a year and a half?
Over a year.
Yeah, we've heard it
Over a
heard
year,
about
yeah.
it for so long. Now it's finally here.
we're- yeah, we've all been excited for this. I think they did a really good job. I'm enjoying the show. I'm excited to see the next episode. I'm not gonna lie, I didn't even know it was 2 episodes. I watched the first episode this morning. I was so excited, and then I was looking up stuff online about information about the first
Well, guess
episode.
what?
I was
There's a
talking about
second
the second episode, and I was like, wait a second episode, and I went online and watched the second one. So really happy to see that. But yeah, really enjoying WandaVision. I can't wait to see what they have to do in the future. And Nathan, I think I'm with you. I'm enjoying it more than you, I think, but it will get way better for me when I see them pull it into phase 4. Like when it feels like phase 4 to me, then I'll start to feel a whole lot better about it, even though I like it already. So anybody else got any thoughts? WandaVision?
No, I think we said everything.
No,
I hear you. Let's get it. I would recommend check out Marvel Alliance podcast live Tuesday
definitely.
nights. They're gonna dive deep into this. It's gonna be really fun, and maybe if I have a second, I might try to see if I can join it for a few minutes. It'll be pretty fun. So but check them out.
Try to be in the chat room for a second.
There. Well, instead of plugging them, let's plug everybody else. Nathan, where can they find you at, buddy?
You can find me here on Friday nights and Star Wars Alliance Sunday mornings at 10 Eastern, 9 Standard.
Yep.
And that's about it. And then, yeah, you can email any of the various shows or tweet any of the various people. And if it's anything they feel is important, or if they're not having a bad day, they'll let me know. Because otherwise they might be like, F this guy, I'm not his messenger.
I'm saying once again, I have his address and his phone number. So if he pisses me off, just let me know and I'll let you know. Have that. So.
Oh, that's
Joe, find you, buddy.
What? Me?
Yeah.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah, Joe. Sorry.
We were talking. I couldn't hear. You can find me on Twitter at _actually_. That's my personal handle. You can also find my podcast, Comic Book Rundown, on any podcast app. We're on Twitter at Comic Rundown, on Instagram at Comic Book Rundown, and I'm also a co-host of Ranger Alliance, which is hosted by Clay. And I'll let him deal with the handle because
yes, I will figure all that out.
Joe, can we work on the underscore
I love it though.
It fucking hurts my brain every time.
Okay, so I wanted it,
and we shamed Brent Clark, Brent Tech Prime years and years ago. We shamed him out of his damn underscore, and I think it's time we all start the shame campaign to get these underscores out of here.
So the reason why I have the underscores is because when I went to go do actually, somebody had already taken it, and I'm not gonna put numbers. I don't want.
We're gonna put Joe.
So
that's what's gonna be
Joe
actually.
The reason I have actually is my girlfriend pointed out that I always correct everything she says. I'm always saying actually is this. So
that's not always what thing.
Mr. Smarty Pants over here.
Well, who won trivia again? Actually.
That is the champ doing his champ dance right there. I've got to get a belt.
Oh, whatever. I want to recount.
Yeah, you wait for your trophy in the mail.
I will. I'm gonna go back and listen to it, see if my skills are slipping, because I'm pretty sure I got everyone perfect.
No,
I think there was one where Chris and then Nathan got before, so it's we're good.
See?
Don't say that. It's the audience.
I won. It doesn't matter.
Yeah, Joe won. Exactly. Clay, tell them where they can find that show that Joe was talking about.
All right. Well,
your show as well.
Find me at Fanboy Clay, and actually, if you go to the profile on Twitter. At Fanboy Clay. In my bio, I have a link tree where I have a link to every single one of the shows and my Instagram. You can also find my shows, which are Fanboy Comics Podcast, the Comic Book Legion Podcast, Batman News Weekly Podcast, the Weird Science Podcast, Weird Science Marvel Podcast, and of course, the Ranger Alliance Podcast here at the Geek Ultimate Alliance. I have 5 shows. I think I probably have one more in the works, but I'm not entirely sure if I can actually put it out there.
Jesus, dude.
Yeah, it's crazy. It's nuts.
Get this man back to work. He is not a house dad. Get this man back to work.
You got around. Holy
I think he's tied with me. I think I have 5 too.
Let's go ahead and also look at the because I never do this. So Fanboy Comics Podcast has a Twitter account. Fanboy Comics Pod is that one. Ranger Alliance is RNGRALNCEPDST.
So why didn't you just put I Alliance or something? You know what I mean?
Dude, that would be so good. That should be so good.
I always said like Alliance just without the vowels.
Yeah, that would be so good.
Right.
Good idea.
And then of course the Comic Book Legion Twitter as well is CB_Legion. where me and Mark talk all about DC Comics.
CBT?
So go check
I hope not.
Go check all that out.
You guys make me so tired just hearing about all the stuff, the podcasts, the things that you guys read. Oh my God, I'm just.
I got 3 segments in my podcast. So,
well, Sarah, where can they find you at? Since we make you tired.
I'm very simplistic.
Mm-hmm.
You can find me at My Lady Kitten. That's pretty much it. Because SES is basically where you can find this right here.
Yes.
On Friday nights, and I do like
and
to.
If you haven't seen the video, it's worth looking up, guys. You know what I'm saying? Sarah always
keep looking for that. Keep looking for it. If you find it, let me know because but I do like to show up on other podcasts. Sometimes I don't know if I'll ever make it to a comic book. I would love to, but man, like I said, you guys I'll give y'all credit. I'll give you credit.
There's Star Trek podcast.
There's novelizations of comics.
Well, the Star Trek podcast, maybe one day.
Also, comic book movies. I can have you on a comic book movie episode at some point in time.
Yes.
I'll get you guys. I'll get everybody on here.
You can find me on Instagram as well. So you can find me.
And moderating
and Sarah,
and sometimes on random Tuesday nights.
Yes, that too.
But
I'm also with you. I'm trying to get onto all of the Geek Universe podcasts.
Yeah.
So I'm going to collect them all. I'm greedy.
I've been on one DC, but I totally forgot it was DC. Talking about my Wonder Woman and Star Wars. I've been on Star Wars a few times, which I totally enjoy that with Nathan and Katie. Appreciate that. So, and I feel like Nathan and I, we need to talk about that Revan book because even after I've read Throne, Revan is
still right. That book is just so good, right?
Oh my God, he's my man.
The Darth Bane trilogy.
I love the Bane trilogy. I'm getting there. Trilogy.
Hit me up.
I still got. I'm down for Star Wars reading to do before I get there, but I definitely want to get there.
All right, let's get the hell out of here, guys. We've been trying to get out of here for 20 minutes.
All right.
Sarah, you're also going to be heading up, and I'll go ahead and say this for the first time out there in public, the Super Civil Servants Facebook page.
Yes,
sometime soon.
I'm gonna try my hand at that too.
Yes, so she'll be in charge of that. I don't do Facebook. Sarah does.
Yeah, I'm on Facebook. Yeah, I'm all over the Facebook.
You don't have a computer. Okay.
I'm all over the Facebook.
Well, you can find me at the BatDaddy52 on Twitter is my personal handle. You can also check me out at DC Alliance Podcast live on Mondays, drops on Tuesdays. Superhero Discussions Podcast drops on Fridays. Super Civil Servants you see right now. C3 Panthers Podcast post game shows on Sundays. Tuesday nights we go live. C3 Panthers Podcast at 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And then once a month I do Batman You Complete Me with Mr. Snell on the Geekverse Podcast Network. It's a really fun time. We break down Batman. And then I'm kind of a podcast whore. You'll find me a lot of different places, throughout the network. So check out the Geek Ultimate Alliance Network. You'll find me. You'll find all these great guests, all these great hosts, and all the shows and stuff they do. Thank you so much for listening. Subscribe, tell a friend, give us a review, all that good stuff you're supposed to say. But until next week, keep pounding.